That's all it is.
Yeah, honey, I know. I know. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming on. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, honey. Yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm about to go. Damn, yeah, it was only 1 or 2 pictures, and it was just cause. 10, yeah. It was 10. You counted them. Huh. Well, I liked them all because she had a fat ass. I gotta go. Love you, bye. Taking on shorts. Coming right up.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
Smooth transition. I think I did it. Hold on, let me make sure. That should be white to red. There we go. Smooth transition. Hello, everybody. That's good. Thank you. Different little setup tonight. I changed the background. I look like somebody's, I don't know what. I'm sure y'all gonna let me know in the comments, but welcome to Taking No. I do it. Go live. That's what it say, right? It told me to make sure I go live. And go live. They'll tell me okay. They'll tell me if I'm not doing it in a way, because that was me trying to get the IG straight, y'all. Welcome to Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzy Green, aka Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone, aka Hide Your Aunties, especially with this orange. Please, I got to. She's smart. I gotta get a better aka. I do. I gotta get aka Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Taking No Shorts podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Anywhere where you find your favorite podcast, you can hear me. Also, every Friday around this time, 8:45 CPT time, I'm live streaming on Facebook at Jay Green, on Facebook at Taking No Shorts Pod, YouTube, and Twitch TV is the new addition. Got a returning guest. The Kaiwan says she's back.
She's back.
And I tell you, when I reached out, she said this time was a little different, y'all. She was just like, you do have a little eater, so that can explain the eater. We get to the eaters just a little bit, but she was here a couple of episodes ago, and it's my pleasure to have her back, ladies and gentlemen, comedian extraordinaire and writer and a colleague of mine. This is Cree Boo. Give it up. Give it up. That's a lot of applause for a first show. What's happening?
What up, Jay? Thank you for having me again.
Hey.
I love it. Sincerely.
You was making.
I love your hostivity and your professionalism, and it's beautiful. Your wife, your family.
I'll be trying.
Obi love too.
His birthday was yesterday.
Oh,
he turned 3. I was putting all kinds of crazy shit up online. Because one of the songs
you got him an internet dog?
What's that?
Like being an internet dog, you put him on the internet?
Yeah, I put him on my social, every once in a while. But
I mean, like, you know how they still doing.
They make their own pages and shit. No, I don't do all that for Obi. We got to keep some things to ourselves.
Obi a little OG, like.
Yeah, you got to keep some things to yourself. So, you ready to get into it tonight, Queen?
Yeah.
And for everybody that don't know, when now you're gonna know because I'm finna tell you. So I called Creed not too long ago, right? And I said, Creed, I had such a great time having you on the podcast. and I know what it was. I did the special I did the one-off this week, and you was in the comments. I was like, Cree, I'm going to reach out to you. I just waiting for the right time.
Yeah. That's what you was talking politics. And like, oh, Cree don't like talking politics. But I'm like, you know me, when I'm around, you know, my it's more than colleagues. I'm all that bullshit. You're my homie, nigga. I'm trying to fuck all that.
I'm eating and drinking on ass, so yeah, fuck all that.
We've been doing that for long ass time.
This will be a fuck all that episode.
Yeah. And I support, you know, and I really do love, you know, the professionalism. So I'm a listen in, even as a, you know, a viewer, as a fan as well, you know. So either way, that's the thing. So, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, you get the passion talking, so I can bounce back on you, and I'm like, damn it, I can't type fast enough this month.
I was so fucking mad.
I felt it.
The news, in case you were living under a rock or you got such a high intelligence that you ain't even on this plane, news broke Sunday night that President Biden resigned. Or not, he didn't resign. He said he was going to not run for the presidency. He's going to stay in office, but he's not running for this next term. And he endorsed Kamala Harris. And so I was genuinely happy. It was like watching, you know, in the movies when you watch a scene and it's got that uplift, you get that I don't know what that called, the spirit, you know, that uplifting, like when the good guy comes back and it's like, I was just like, okay, we got a motherfucking shot, you know, before I have to arm up my shit some more. But then I go pick up this goddamn device and I see your own people.
Yeah.
South Asians and black folk. No, she can't, you know, they ain't gonna let her do this. They ain't gonna let her do that. And I got so upset. I guess that means I was in my feelings. And so that's why I put it up. But
I felt it.
Were you upset? Or do you care?
You started.
I'm not gonna say do you care, but
I put it in, you know, I was like, you see what you still heard what I said. What the fuck the first thing I said? Wow. I said they is going to gunfire. There's no, like, they gunning all part. And I wanted to type so bad where I'm just like, everybody. It ain't no fucking black, white, purple, you know.
I think it's a lot. There's a lot of misogyny out there. And I looked it up because I thought I was misogynistic. But there's a lot of women haters out here. Go ahead, Queen. You here now.
Look, y'all.
Oh, shit.
I got the white beater on this motherfucker. I'm gonna be the fucking bitch beater. Okay? Look. It's been programmed and shown for us that us as black women, we're the joke. We're the new. I gotta put the mic back up because it's.
Oh yeah, you snapped it off. She swelled up on y'all.
We're the new scary. Okay, if you notice within the new Y2K, you know, horror movies and shit, it was a white man. You know that it was always a white man with everything. I don't give a fuck. Dracula. You get every image depicted of a scary horror villain. I saw what you did last summer. Yeah, white man of some sorts back, but white man. Okay, now it's a black woman. Okay, and I saw this because I was like, damn. It started when you were saying stuff like the rap music was even like our own black men was like, bitches ain't shit, Rose, and you know you this and that. Okay, you see how we're treating us and valuing this. It's like stock. You watching my value go dumb low to nothing. So to the point now where. You remember the other scary movie villain? He empathizes. Like, bitch, I used to be there.
Which one?
The white man.
Oh, yeah.
So he's coupling up.
I know what you're talking about.
He's coupling up with these troglodyte little bald head scallywags that, quote unquote, these black men that's joking about her. And can I say one more thing about social media? This is why the fuck I don't watch it. This is why I'm standing up. This is why the fuck I don't watch social media. Okay? First, you want to joke. It's been back in all this niggas in elite times been putting on dressing like a what? A black woman.
Black woman.
Okay.
Big Mama House.
Oh, let's go back. We go to minstrel shows and our little shit with the little pigtails. Who was that? Oh, fucking
I had
woman.
watermelon yesterday.
Okay, yes. All right, it's black woman. But at the end of the day, you getting paid off the fucking cynical joke and lower degrading of who a black woman, the same motherfucker that you call so-called hate. When the hate gonna quit? These same motherfucking black women since slavery and back in the day and even now to when the motherfuckers in this, when the cops was killing all of y'all. Do you understand? Under Obama's fucking umbrella, especially during that fucking COVID, like just murdering us. And this is what brought me to the passion of that question. You already know what the fuck. Y'all know what's going on today. I don't want to talk about it now. This is show. But my point is, we're the villain. We're the villain.
Yeah, it's the same. The fact is, you're right, and I've partaken. When I was listening to some edits of the show I did Monday, right, and I was like, but I don't know if 24-year-old Jay Grizzy would have even had that, said, even if I had the technology, I don't think I'd have said that same thing. I might have been one of those cats that's on social media right now saying, well, can't get no sister, no position of power, So I had to look into self and say, how did I get like that? And now you program.
It's programming. This is the beginning since the beginning of that. Okay. This goes to, if y'all go on, it's called Cream. My Cream Moon other channel on my YouTube. It's called Comedienne.
Oh, I used the wrong one.
No, I got
the right one. Okay.
Now my first one is Ms. at Ms. Cream Moon. That's my comedy. And then I have Comedienne -Tarot.
I'm so great at that.
Yeah. But that is just on my spiritual side. But on the spiritual side and note of things, that's what it's always been a programming. It's been a program since religion itself. Nonetheless, that's not a place I can't say I don't walk on because I'm open to all things.
Right.
Do I believe in all things? There's fucking truth and false in everything. There's some lie, there's some truth in everything. There's some ugly and there's some pretty. So
from your point of view, and just pulling Monday into what Monday's podcast or special into tonight's show was, I was speaking to the folks like defend. I don't think I have to defend the vice president. She's the vice president, and she's a strong enough woman. She could probably stand her on her own, so she don't need me to defend her. But in this contest of democracy versus a dictatorship or authoritarianism, or losing the democracy or having Project 25 come out, or anything worse, taking us back. In essence, just taking us back. You got to support. You don't have to, God Jesus, but I don't understand why you would not support someone who wants to move the country forward. And if you're in the way of moving in favor of somebody moving the country forward as opposed to the other guy, right? Okay, you can abstain, which abstaining means you're helping the other guy. But why? That's what I was trying to get at. Like, why you mad, bro? Why you mad, sisters? And I talked to the wife the other day. Like, why the women? Like, it's black women hating on her. Are we that fucked up that we hate our own people? Or I say people, but people who, let's take the race out. People who are about making a change. Yeah. Like, you going to spite your, what's the saying?
Spite your nose. Cut your nose to spite your face.
Can't have everything.
Yeah.
That you want. I mean, what you want, Mo? I mean, you think you're going to get the other guy going to throw checks? You need another plague to happen. So a motherfucker throw some checks your way? Come on, man. We not that stupid, are we?
That's the shit, though. That's another Creed side story on that one with the politics on it. But my point is, that's the thing. We're the new villain. So
I don't like that.
She's what Cat called it. She's a pawn. She's a pawn in this fucking game, my dude.
I don't want them to.
I'm sorry. Like, people see this shit is too fucking set up. But
she gonna be a puppet?
The test, she's already what do you think? To me, politics, this is why I don't.
But I'm rooting for her. So who's she puppeting for?
Root for somebody that's they placed.
So
I can't.
So why am I defending her if the point of view
it's not a defending her, it's to show and prove. Look, it's not about her, it's the subject, not the matter.
Fair enough, I agree with that. It's what she represents.
Thank you.
It's what she represents. It represents progress.
No.
Ain't no
she represents. What the fuck is she? Is she the first thing that we're talking about? She's a black woman.
Yeah. So that's progress.
That's fuck progress. Sure.
Fuck a progress. She just represents black women.
And she's right now. Just look at it in all forms. Not just us. Not just all people. Even the ones that hate her. Just saying, okay, this is what she is. Facts. Right. Everybody say that she's a black woman. Boom. We all agree.
Agree.
Okay. Why the fuck is this shit like set up like this? I hate it, but it is supposed to be for progress. That's what it's like, representation.
Yes.
But it's showing, it pulls the truth out of the mind.
Oh, yeah.
So it's said light. Okay, so my spirit is just.
Come on, go ahead, girl. We're here now.
Okay, you put Obama. You put Trump in office. It pulled just like the pus coming out of the fucking. Yes, you get all these. Oh, you didn't think your neighbors hated you. You saw the shit on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, they went storm. Your neighbors and they motherfucking co-workers went storm Capitol. Yeah. It showed people who they fucking are truly. Okay, it's pulling your fucking. It's pulling everybody's slip from under their goddamn slack. Exactly. Okay. Let's see who the bitches is. Yeah. All right. So this is what's going on.
Yeah, that's
so what's been in the battle? What's been in the battle of them always saying black woman ain't protected? Oh.
Let's see if they're really gonna be protected now. We're gonna find out.
They tested her with Sandra. What's her last name?
The sister that got.
Do you understand? They test her. Bitch, you gotta say something.
Yeah.
You gotta say something. You can't do like Obama and just skittle over the topics, boo-boo.
That's a great point, because I remember, God bless the dead, when the little boy in Florida, Tavon, and he, the president at the time, he said, he could have been my son. Okay. And that went a long way, because he didn't say anything. That statement he made was, no, I take that back. I stand corrected. I think he might have said it the same day that the verdict came out. That the guy got off, and he was like, the law, we got to respect the law. As the president, he got to say that. But he was like, that shit ain't right, because that could have been my son, And I'm like, okay.
But you have the right to do something.
You could have done something. Now you got immunity.
I don't give a fuck.
Look, now you got immunity. The Supreme Court said you're the president. That's why I'm not too worried about what's going to go down, because I'm hoping Biden Biden might say, you know what? Act up if you want to. I got immunity. It's a convoluted mess, but I hope. I think I didn't say it hope at least 3 times. I know, girl, I'm so sorry that I'm still hopeful. I'm just a hopeful guy. I'm just like, gee, golly.
It's all right.
But I stay ready. I'm always ready. So,
gang.
Yeah, I don't have to be ready. I'm ready.
Gang.
I do that shit out January 6th. I just say it.
Gang. I do that.
When I saw that shit, I said, I'm not. These motherfuckers ain't playing. I remember when Hillary lost, right? And the next day I went into the place I make money at, And you could hear, comparing it to '08 when Obama won, every brother and sister in my corporate office building was walking around loud as shit. Dare the motherfucker say something. Dare the boss man. Oh shit, I cut my shit off. Dare the boss man to say something, or was just happy and beaming and everything. And then in 20 when the other guy, when Hillary lost and the other guy won, I couldn't get none of the people that voted for him claimed it. They kept that shit on the low like a motherfucker. They was like, yeah, niggas, y'all ain't Obama, but y'all thought, and we, like you said, we work with these folks. You know, we live in the same neighborhood. Our kids play together. Our kids, we go to the same doctor's office. They don't want us to do that no more. We have been integrated into the U.S., the fabric of America, or at least that's what we thought.
We're supposed to accept it like it is. What it is just a plant. Like it's supposed to appease us some bullshit. No, this when Obama came into office.
Right.
I remember for some reason I was like, Spirit, what's wrong with me? Like everybody's like my mom and my dad and went to the inauguration. They was old and sick.
I was crying. I was like Jesse Jackson.
You know what, you know what happened?
I was crying.
I was in a coma for literally 12 hours.
Well, what happened?
I just slept.
Oh, I thought you just.
I just slept. It was just like I didn't care.
Oh.
When I got up, everybody was like, "Oh, you missed it." I was like, "I don't." Okay.
So once in a lifetime.
All right.
We thought at the time it was going to be once in a lifetime.
It's just Creed's way of view of politics. That's why I really don't.
That's why you don't talk politics, and it's okay. I'm glad we got it.
Can I tell you? No, but to tell you my little synopsis of it, it's like high school. You know how high school when you used to go to the, you get the the elections.
Football game.
The elections. The student elections. That's what the fuck this is. Right, it's like student elections. Before there's higher ups that really running the show. This is just a show for y'all to shut the fuck up. It's amongst your peers. Okay, there's a bigger pitch. And even the principal has a higher up. And the principal has a higher up. And that's who the fuck I'm looking at. I ain't looking at this fucked up show.
You took me back to
I don't look at that.
I was running for class treasurer in the 5th grade, and a little white girl beat me. I don't know why I thought I was going to win with all the white kids in my class.
Yeah.
They say, Jay, we like you, but not like that.
Understood, but that's the thing. It's about like and who you don't like. It's about popularity. Was it about the topics? Could you really change shit that needed to be changed for the school? Realistically, no.
No, I was doing it for I'm the class treasurer.
For the title.
Yeah, I was just doing
it. It was for the title.
It's for my resume.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, it's for my resume.
It's not changing the system of the fucking school to better the education to really do the source.
In order to do that, that's called revolution.
You understand? That's correct.
Yeah, that's called gang. And I'm gonna tell you,
gang.
These young folk. I had my son on here a couple weeks ago for his birthday. Let me get B comment in. B say I was saying the haters were going to come out last week. You right, B? I mean, we'll wrap this part up of the show because if you need to know more about where I stand on it, you can go to Monday's podcast. That's on Taking No Shorts podcast on all platforms. But look, if you cannot support her, don't do nothing to help them. Like, don't do nothing to help them.
I do support her. That's the whole thing. But it's not that my thing is, you got to do something to, like, on different levels. I know you're on it, but my thing is, it pisses me off because it's the way they fucking threw her out there as being that.
They were trying to, I think they were.
You understand me? That shit on their front, a fuck up.
Because they could have done this.
Here, let me help you throw out within these matters a couple of fucking months.
This could have been done when Joe announced that he was running for re-election. And I want to say he did that not in the spring of 2024, but the spring of last year, 2023. Mm-hmm. So that way, somewhere I do think that there are powers that be behind the scenes, behind what the media allows us to see.
Yes, sir.
That's pulling some strings. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, they are pulling some strings. But
can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
I was noticing that sign over there. When did you write that?
Oh, that was last week's show.
Okay.
Yeah, and it might not have been. Yeah, it was last week's show.
Because that was the thing I was just reading. Is Biden dropping out? And I was like, oh, he forced
yeah,
out.
I was calling for that shit on Taking No Shorts.
Yeah.
Ever since that debate, I was just like, dude, we as fucked if you still going on. But with all due respect to the office of the presidency, you just can't. We can't take no penitentiary. Literally, these are penitentiary chances the country is taking right now. Shit could get. That's what I said. I stay frosty at all times because you just don't know now. You really can't. And I now know when the old folks used to say, you can't put nothing past nobody. And I'm thinking about it from just my circle of people that I know. My Kevin Bacon of people I know.
Yes, sir.
But no, this is bigger than that. You can't trust nothing. You cannot trust nothing. I mean, you can't trust taking your kids to school. You can't trust going to the grocery store. You can't trust taking a jog. You can't trust calling the police. You're in your own house. The girl, and I think it was Texas or whatever, you're in your own house and you think you hear something. You call the police and you end up dead?
And can I say this?
Yes.
This is why it hurts me in the politic form, because they did that really wrong to Kamala because of the fact that.
Say something about that. That what they think. That what they
it's
did.
It's like a distraction,
yeah.
Of what she's really trying to say. It's like, let's throw some just evil on evil.
Yeah. That's what we're dealing with.
Do you understand?
Yeah, that's what they're dealing with. That's what. It's a good versus evil type of thing. Yeah.
This time frame.
Yeah.
That
they said they ain't find the book. The FBI dude told Congress yesterday, because dude walked around for a week with a pamper on his ear. They say, the FBI director said, we found every bullet. And shit. And actually, he couldn't say it like I said it, but he said, and I said this on the podcast, I said, I don't know if he set it up or not. All I know is they talk, where is all of the ammunition that was let off that day? They got to find that. Because if this man saying he got attempted to get shot in the head and he missed, that means that there's a bullet and there was a whole crowd of people behind him.
Sir, yes, sir.
So there's got to be a couple of bullets out there in the field.
I don't lie, I did. I don't dabble too deep.
I know, but
I did peep. And my little sonic stupid eyes got to be like, "Who that bitch whine him?" Like, this motherfucker ain't flinching.
Ain't nobody behind him.
Like this one lady, like she was like she had she knew this was going fast. Bitch, how you come up with your camera that fast?
Hey man, I remember one time.
I don't know. It's just it's a lot.
Not at band camp, but I went to a concert, 1992, Richmond Coliseum, and the concert let out just like in Richmond back in the 90s was just like any other inner city with guns running rampant, high murder rate, etc. Right? So just like the club, it let out at 2:00. You got to scatter because somebody out there gonna let that thing go. Mm-hmm. And I saw some students walking up 9th Street one way. It was me, the 9th or 8th. And a bunch of brothers walking down the opposite side of the street. And it was this guy that lives in my neighborhood, had a candy truck. He come out to do all the events outside, right? Forgot his name. My barbershop used to be right next door. Anyway, he was out there and was selling his stuff. My homeboy Floyd said, "That nigga got a gun." Yo, and we was walking out the Coliseum to catch the bus to go back home. It was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. And he said, and it's down like 100 feet away, and he got a gun. And I ain't even here to let the man get the shot. We jumped in that man's food truck. Mm-hmm. The next thing you know, everybody else scattered. Next thing, some kid unfortunately lost his life. I think it was 18, 19 years old. But they found bullets. I could have lost my life that night because bullets was everywhere. Mm-hmm. Bullets don't have no name. So when that happened a couple weeks ago, I'm like, yo, how ain't nobody dead? All these bullets going off, all this ammunition going off, and sure enough, that man said he said it just like they said it's UFOs, but it ain't. That man say we can account for every bullet that came out there, and I don't know what they talk about, but I was just like, oh, for real, nigga? So if you willing to fake and because people die, if you're willing to do all that to get power, if you're willing to sacrifice another human being in a setup to keep yourself in power, what would you do? Oh, we'll just walk up in somebody's house and shoot them because now y'all think y'all protected. She called the cops because she thought somebody was trying to break in. I was like, yeah, I can't let this stand. So me personally, I just do my part. Charity begins in the home. That's what I was taught. So I take care of me and mine. Then I take care of my loved ones around me. Then I take care of the people that look like me or that's in my corner. Then I reach out. But the way shit looking, Cree, I don't know if they reaching out. It's tough, ain't it? I don't want to get you sad. We can talk about something else.
No, it's the truth. Like, on some same shit, but just a little uplift. I had a thought, y'all. It was like, it was my, today at work. I don't wear wigs. I'm always wrapped up. Everybody know me. I always have my wrap. So my boss had came in and she seen me. She was like, oh, shit. Right. She was like, look at Kate. Look like she about to go crip walk somewhere or some shit.
What's up, cool?
Hey, and I was like, yeah, what's up with the guy? So I'm like, just joking with her with it. And then in this exact same process and thought of it. And instantly, that's the way that I am with writing and, introverted in a sense. I was like, that's funny. I was like, how they say, yeah, what up, cuz? But at the same token, we got the same blood.
Yeah, we come from the same.
That's family.
Same.
If you cousins, we family. So if you blood, we family. So if you cousins, you family. So at the end of the day, these two groups, they're warring at each other, and it's all family.
And they all from the same
and it's
tribe.
Some fucking, you understand me? And that's where it came from. It was a protection of a neighborhood from those structural societies called the
police. I thought it was for the police.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, because it was like that. My parents was the ones that went through the Great Migration. They went to California from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you say you went to Ruston before?
Yes, I went to Grambling. So yeah,
boy. You ever want any type of culture, ladies and gentlemen?
Nigga, you know what was my little game out there?
What's that?
Boy, because like I said, I switch up on my moons, boy. That's where I was a clubbed up.
Oh, they got
I was the booster lady. I was robbing motherfuckers left and right.
Was man?
I was robbing.
Put that music down there, though.
I'm better. I'm in peace. God forgive me.
I thank God got you. Wanna be a baller, shot caller. I remember I heard Ghetto Boys for the first time. And I said...
You know what my shit was?
What?
Lil Kiki.
What's that?
Southside, well, Southside.
I'm going to tell you, that part of the South music was... all I did was juke. I used to do the juke, like, from Memphis. Like, them niggas used to... I like, hold on, these niggas dancing.
They really didn't dance. It was the women doing all the work back then.
I said, these niggas was like, they was doing that Thriller. What was it? I said, what are these Negroes doing? They not here at VA. If you don't know how long you've been in VA, but the closest thing we had to that was Go-Go. And Go-Go and Virginia and DC, Richmond.
I know.
So that's the closest thing. Like when I heard that down south, groove, UGK 3-6, Lil Kiki. That was y'all go-go. That was their go-go back in the day. Talk about sipping on syrup. I didn't know what syrup was. I was like, what is syrup? You drinking codeine?
I don't know.
I was like, nah, I don't know if I want to get that slow up. But, who am I to judge?
I didn't know nothing about that back then. That wasn't a thing then. That was 90s.
I say late 90s. Yeah, late 90s.
Mine wasn't late. I was like kind of mid.
I was about to say something. When was Griz's whole days? We were talking about my whole days before the pod. My wife left, which is like, don't. All right, so then I'm not gonna get into my whole day story.
Yeah, you heard the message when she walked out. Yeah.
Don't tell him how much of a whore he was. So yeah, I called Creed, y'all, and I would tell you, Creed was on 10. I said, Creed, what's up? I told you I was gonna call you. I should have called.
Never seen that energy.
I said,
none of them. You know what? None of the comics have. Like I was always like,
yeah, until you got on stage and then you perk up and I'm like, where's all this energy coming from such a little person?
The only person, because I look at it like this is intimate. This part of me was intimate. It was for my family, for my husband. Sure. I'm very, we don't go on that.
Well, go on now. We got time.
We ain't gonna go on that.
We got time because we gotta go to all right, so we'll go to this. Like
it was just like I was very doting. I want to make my spouse laugh. I want my I want to enter, it's a life journey. It's more than sex. It's more than money. It's more, we gotta laugh together, we gotta cry together, we gotta I show all my
You shows all your love to your birds.
Yes. I got these different faces and different hats everywhere the fuck else. When it comes to my love, that's different, but I ain't found that motherfucker yet. But I'm just getting to the point where it's just like, and I said, I love everything. God said, you love everything. Be yourself, be authentically yourself all the fucking time. Yeah. And don't apologize for it, Kat. Like, you've been so much pain where people have doubted that. You've doubted yourself. So just be that.
It had to get to me I had to have, like, I'm going to say trauma. I just had to see some stuff for me to be like, okay, that's what the name of the podcast called, Taking No Shorts. It's like everything about me and the content that I've been putting out, because I've been through about 4 or 5 podcasts in probably like last 6 or 7 years. But outside of when I was doing stand-up, my stand-up I was a total, what they call, almost, I definitely cannot compare myself to like Robin Williams, but I was more of a physical, a jokey energy guy. I had no jokes. I had hella personality and animation, and if I could get you to just look at me, I could definitely pull a laugh out of you, but not from words or not from a setup punch type of thing. So when I
grew into that.
I tried to get into that part, I was like, oh, this is going to take some work, because I was just being me. Just being me was this energy guy. Yes. Talking all the can't stop talking, So that was getting me.
So I guess that was shit. It's opposite for me then. I was doing it backwards. It was like I was holding in like my true self, but I was going into the professional, like studying and writing and been doing all this, but it's like, how do I but when I got on stage, I never did my bit. I would start off a little bit, and then I would throw off the rail like fucking ADD, just there I go somewhere else. But that would be the best bits. And I recognize the best bits is when I am being raw, authentically, my true, like my emotions, saying fuck it.
Fuck it all. And sometimes it just come out, and then you don't even plan it, and you be like, "There's something." I mean, I think something some comic out there said in order to get good, you got to do, I think it's 60,000 hours, 50,000 hours. It's a crazy amount of hours or years as a comic to like hone, to be in your
element.
wheelhouse, in your element, because you're always uncomfortable because you don't, I mean, audience don't know it because they paying or they not paying. Hopefully they paying to see you, but they don't know what the fuck happened that day. You know, I went up for sometimes and my wife to call me and say, nigga, we ain't got no food in the house. I'm like, what? They're about to go up. Can we talk about this on the way home? And then I got to switch it up. And so I'm like, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to put in that work because I respect so much, and this is not a cowardly way. Nobody's ever told me it was a cowardly way, but to back off of doing time on stage, you know, is weird because it's like you see other other comics, you know, and some people have the time and the energy to do that. As I got older, I think I did my first mic in 2005, 2006, and I don't think I definitely did not have the time to commit to it then. So I don't know how. You know, you gotta be like you said, we was talking earlier. Some young people that's out here when you're young, and hopefully, not to say that mommy and daddy would pay for everything, but if you're young, you got time. Shit,
that's what I said. On the last time I was here, I was like, shit, I have to get to that gas money, and I was like, I'm a mama. Yeah, it's different as a female comic, especially. I was like, shit. I mean, I was just grateful, and like you said, I was a phantom every time y'all see me. If I was haming that bitch, I'm like, I got in that mic, out.
You would never hang around.
Never seen Crease. Ever.
Before when we went to go to what's the face, Jayando show. Yeah, you was out. I was like, damn, I just saw Crease.
Yes. I just go because it's like I love the craft, but I can't. It's like,
and I did the opposite.
You know, and that's why I said I'm trying to utilize now the technology that they're using as that form in a sense. It's live performance, but not quite.
Yeah, you got to be
the people don't know that and don't realize that in my room that I'm, doing stand up. But at the same token, they're my audience and I get that and that helps me. And I am,
they don't make you
I'm spicing up my, shit that they don't realize what I'm doing.
They don't make you take sensitivity classes, cultural sensitivity.
And I love, yes, they do. And it's funny, they have this little thing called, they call them PVEs, and they kind of like, it's like a challenge where it's like another person comes to the room and it's like y'all supposed to battle. You win actual like beans, like money. It's like money exchange and stuff. So I was just like, okay, let's do this.
I did some culturally, I don't know what they call it, DEI. I can't even say DEI. They didn't took the word, I don't do pronoun. These white folk have made me ashamed to say DEI. You know what I'm saying? And y'all done put out the training for the shit. Motherfuckers. I'm like, yo. So when I'm doing the diversity, equity, and inclusion training, and they giving you scenarios and shit, and I'm like, yo, y'all talk about me because I done said some crazy ass outbursts in the office, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but there's a reason for that. And I've had people go to HR. Well, I don't know if they went to HR, but I've had my bosses say, somebody said that you said something, they were offended. And as a real one as I said, who? Who the fuck told on me? Oh, bitch ass nigga. Who the fuck told on me? And he was like, well, I can't tell you that. I said, well, you're a bitch ass nigga for buying that shit.
I'll tell you the one work diverse language Black people have at work.
Oh, what? So yeah, like,
and it's not spoken.
What's that? Oh yeah, I do this all the time. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, the cat's out the bag. White nigga. In the break room. shit. I'm about to give up the ghost of this bitch.
I actually had HR be like,
ain't it? And I mean, look, so
yeah, man.
representation matters.
Yeah.
I've had a sister tell me that works in HR, not at the company I work for, but she does HR for a living. And she said, if you don't think that don't matter, with all the training and education and, you know, PC culture that they put out, it matters. It matters. And so when they tell people, when folks, and I won't even use race, but just when anybody tells me it don't matter, you gotta be fucked up. Go ahead.
My spirit be saying stuff, but like, it's my brain. Like, I call it my spirit, my higher self. That Cree nigga, you said that's why Diddy in the fuck he in.
Oh, Diddy?
That's why Diddy on that shit. No cracker said, look, little black boy.
You got too high.
Look, little black boy.
He did stuff, but you forgot who the fuck you was.
Yeah, you forgot who you playing with, who gave you all this, your little toys, bitch.
Yeah, you can't really let that happen in your circle. I mean, you just can't. Because you can say what you want to say about me. You know, no matter wherever I make it in life, you can say what you want to say about me. But it's gonna be some bullshit lie. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you the truth, or I let you tell the truth. You know, I won't claim it for you. I will let you claim it. And if I'm denying it, that means I'm hiding something, or I'm already, you know, I'm already in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? So I have my brothers. I got two brothers that are down with the nation, and they say, you know, you part of the not the 3%.
5%.
No, they 5%. They say I'm a 3% because I know better, but I still be with the boys. And I be like, yo, all right, I appreciate it, but you know, they say that's wicked, nigga. I'm like, I know.
Oh, you one of the 10%.
Yeah, that know, but I know
knows, and you can actually spread the word of knowledge, but you choose.
But I got to have me some whole fucking bacon on my burger, my G. I gotta eat. Bean pies is wonderful. All of that. The food is spectacular. Eating healthy is spectacular. If I was born in any other time in any other place, but I was born down south. And I can't help it. I got to eat me some fucking, I don't do chitlins, but I'll eat pork. I'll eat lamb, anything of a split hoof that tastes good. If it's meat, I'll eat meat, but you know, I'll eat meat. I ain't throwing out no meat. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Yeah, I definitely could have converted. You know, it's just I know I ain't got the discipline, and so I tip my caps to my two youngest brothers because they great men, they great fathers, they great examples, and I already know if some shit go down, I know where I'm going, and they gonna let me in too. They gonna let me in. They gonna try to get me straight, but they gonna let me in. Cree, this we still got about it's a little bit more time, so we can tease it a little bit. Mm-hmm. So there's this channel. You got going. I didn't know. You told me literally today on the way here. You sent me a text message that said something about you got a Spotify channel?
Yeah.
What's that
podcast?
About? Oh.
It's called Cree Moon Conversations. I just had one episode. That's what I invited you when I said, do you want to?
Oh, so it's an invite to be a guest.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
As well. So I talked to you about it and I said, would you be a guest on my podcast? But it's a video podcast where you just, you can just.
But when did you send it to me today? When did you want me to be on it?
I have to be on it. I want to send you my song. Now, that's the only thing that I uploaded onto the podcast episode on there is I did a parody song for All in the Family. If y'all don't know about All in the Family back in the day with Archie Bunker and Edith. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm old school. Like, I love comedy for real. So I did a remix on, our style and my generation, Gen X. with the gin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And it's just a little theme song that I've flipped it and like to play with it. So y'all go ahead and listen to it.
So can we?
Pre-boom conversation.
We're gonna hear that because I'm gonna set it up, and then when we come back, that's what's gonna bring us back in.
Yes.
You know, so that give me time to set it up and listen to this song on Miss Cree Moon's new channel on Spotify. It's new, right?
Well, I've had it. I just same thing. Like I've been teetering. I got it. It's dedication of making the time and putting the effort into it. And that's what I'm saying. I'm coming out of hibernation of doing that fucking peekaboo shit that I used to always do. Now there's no excuse.
Yeah, be different. I used to peekaboo.
It's different because we're parents with our kids are adults now. That's what makes the shit different.
Yeah, my shit.
It's different. I have the time now. I can think about the stuff. I can do the things.
You got time to actually.
I ain't saying where the fuck is my so and so at when I buy something new. The kids fucking play with it. They broke it.
Your writer's book, and they done took it and put
coloring. Do you understand?
I can't. Oh my God, we got so many good stories. All right, when we come back here, Taking Those Shorts podcast. Quick break. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Also, every Friday around this time, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch, all under or at Taking Those Shorts Pod is the name. You'll see it live streaming, and then later on during the week, clips and the whole episodes on those audio streaming platforms. Like I said, yeah, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for taking the time out to listen to Taking Those Shorts podcast. We'll be right back in just a few.
We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
Shit. Goddamn. Get off your ass in jail, motherfucker. Shit. Goddamn. Get off your ass in jail, son of a gun. Yeah. Goddamn. Get off your ass in jail, motherfucker. Shit.
Get it up.
Part 2 of Taking No Shorts podcast is live and direct. Make sure you like and share and subscribe. Liking and sharing and subscribing to Taking No Shorts pod. Anywhere where you hear your favorite podcast. Also, every Friday, 8:45 CPT time, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, live streaming. I am your host, Jay Grizzly Green, a.k.a. The Great Grizzolini.
Exactly.
A.k.a. Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone. I'm getting it to the marrow, okay? When I check out and when it's my time, and I don't know when, where, or how, but all I know is I got to put something down in this some bitch for perpetuity, okay? Ain't nobody gonna get my story fucked up, you dig?
Exactly.
Ain't nobody gonna get it fucked up. So with that being said, ain't nobody gonna get her story fucked up either, ladies and gentlemen. She's a friend of mine. She's a returning special guest here, Taking No Shorts pod. She is a comedian and writer and a great comedic friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cream. Move.
What up, y'all?
Flipping for the night.
Fuck yeah.
What's up, cuz?
Shit chilling, you know what I'm saying?
What's happening?
I ain't fucking one of those crazy ass marks.
Yeah, you right. Them bust ass motherfuckers. Yeah, man.
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't that type of Cali girl. I was that Valley girl.
You was a Valley girl. I don't
I was
even
like,
know the Valley.
I could, when I came to Virginia, and my child has it, I say like so much.
Like if
Like,
oh, okay.
oh my God, like this was before Kardashians and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You was in the Valley?
That was bad. Yeah.
I was the first time.
I was like, oh my gosh, and I like, and everything's like, yeah, that's how.
Did the Southern black folk look at you like you was crazy?
Yeah, they called me the white girl. Like when I came out here, they said I sound like a white girl.
Yeah.
I used to couldn't stand that at first, and I was like, I recognize, that's the whole part of.
They used to do my kids like that.
Yeah.
We had some neighbors that was from Philly, moved across the street when I was about 8 or 9 years old. They come outside to play, and they started talking. Me and my sisters and my cousins was like, why y'all talk so funny?
Yeah.
But, we put some education,
Yeah.
because my wife used to say, you talk like a slave. I'm like, but I got the Queen's English, I know the Queen's, I know proper English, but there's nothing wrong with dialect.
I have my sons in,
I forgot the light. You can keep talking.
I have my sons in speech therapy. So
Me too. I had to go to speech therapy.
They didn't get it as hardcore as myself growing up because of the fact that they were gamers. And gamers are online and they're talking to various. So it's like here in the generation now, everybody sounds alike.
Yeah.
I mean, and even if they do have a dialect, it's like so.
My eyes is bro. I do bro a lot now. I just think it's a part of the language.
You know what I like?
What's that?
My guy.
Yeah, my guy. Yeah. I do. I pick up slang, and I think it's just culture. Times change. You got to be able to move with the changes. Speaking of moving with the changes, since we're here on the backside of Taking No Shorts,
Exactly.
Miss Cree Moon in the building. What is the Cree? All right, so we're gonna get into everything because I said we're gonna set it up. Do you want me to? Let's do this. Set up the song first because I got it ready to go.
Okay, well, it's just I be on my bullshit. And I like comedy of all. I'm not, I don't have nigga ears when it comes to comedy.
Right.
Some of my biggest heavy hitters was of the persuasion.
I'll give you an example for that.
Yeah.
Right.
And Like I love Sam Kinison, Roseanne Barr.
Pause on the mic.
All that stuff.
Used to be a pastor.
A lot. But All in the Family was one of my joints, like my shows, that the Jeffersons, because I was a spinoff. So I used to watch TV and, you know, so I did a parody of the All in the Family song. And I did it for my generation, Generation X. Black Lives Matter way.
Oh. So we took Bensonhurst.
Yeah, because he was talking about, if you hear the song and you listen to the original song, he's talking about the struggles, bruh. It was
white man struggle.
Yes, the white man struggle.
Against, it was because if you're struggling against.
Yes, yes, but he's saying, hey, we're still making it. We're still a family. We still keep it. So that's my little spin.
Get that educating the people now. So, Cree, for folks who don't know what All in the Family is, if this is your first,
okay,
no, this is their first experience.
This is their first experience, young little Zers, and this All in the Family. They had the main character Archie Bunker and Edith Bunker as a family, Irish family, and they were in Bed-Stuy, I believe, and he was a bigot. He was basically a nice way of saying it was a racist motherfucker.
Yeah.
That nigga was and him and George Jefferson, of course, was racist too. So they go hand in hand with they fucking banters, and he was a womanist and chauvinist, and he was all the nists you can fucking think of. But it was hilarious because it was the honesty of this show that showed this is reality and what's going on. Everybody tried to tippy-toe around it, but I love the fact that they brought that shit to light. So just my homage.
They're from Queens.
It was Queens.
I didn't even know. I had to look it up.
I knew it was New York. I couldn't remember when because I was a big head of it, but
Queens is...
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because I couldn't remember because the Jeffersons, they had moved from Queens
the hood to the Upper East Side.
I thought it was Bed-Stuy. It was in my bad.
To the East Side. All right. So I found it. I might have heard a half a second of it. So this will be my first time hearing this parody too. So
you tell me your review.
Yeah, I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a world premiere here at Takin' No Shorts podcast. All right, the world premiere. So make sure you go to on Spotify. Cree Moon Conversations is the channel. That's CREE Moon, just like you would think, and then Conversations, just like you were properly taught. So you ready, Cree? Mm-hmm. Let's see what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
For the way we play, Sean Cassetta all day. Kings like us roll on rolling say.
I think I fixed it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, grab a applause for that. Conversations. Those were the days. She reminiscing on not being able to guess which sex somebody. If there was a 5 o'clock shadow and she had titties, you knew back then. Right? Now, you never know. And in these days, you can get in trouble on the internet. Y'all can come for me under these comments if you want to. But Fuck you and your mom.
I'm just talking about the Gen X time.
That's it.
We're just talking about time.
That's it. That's when you knew. Now,
I'm just reflecting. That's all the song was to me.
Now you just don't.
It's not judgment, as they say. No cap.
Okay.
Exactly.
No. Don't come for me.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Cree, the production on that track, seriously, because I self-produced Taking No Shorts podcast.
It was garbage. That's my first.
But no, I'm sitting here listening. I'm like, where the reverb coming from? So I'm trying to cut everything down to get them, because you mixed it. That's just one voice. It sounds like it's three cats on the track.
That's me.
So how'd you get three Cree voices? At least there might have been three. It might have been more. I know audio production from produce.
I just changed my tone. I have my RT voice. I always.
So you're an impressionist now?
I've always do like my voice has changed. Jerry, my real voice is not this. I have a very deep voice, but I've been an Army rat, like going around people I had to train because I used to get teased about, because
where you from or why you sound like you sound.
Yes, okay, you used to have to adapt to the certain places. Florida has a different dialect. Cali, Louisiana, Virginia, every place that I went to. So I used to be like, oh, I can learn how they dialects sound.
Just so you could fit in socially to where you were. And you had no say so when you was gonna move. Yes. When mom and dad would say, "We going." Yes, did you ever? This almost turned into an interview. Did you ever not want to leave because of the time you had?
Yes, at the one spot? Place.
What was it?
But I'm grateful to God. Thank the Lord. It wasn't supposed to. God knew, but Daddy knew it was something. It was Jacksonville, Florida. We was living in a place called Fernandina Beach, and my daddy was gonna move in Jacksonville. It was at that time. It was in '91. And I swear to God, it was a beautiful black hub. It was like the whole city was a fucking middle class black people, businesses, the homes, the realtors, the lots, like the land, like the infrastructure. Like it was like paradise to me. And we drove around and my mom used to be like, oh, Earl, I want to stay here. And he was like, bitch, no. we went to these orders, I'm out. Literally a couple of months later, this nigga went to fucking Kingsland, Georgia.
Oh, Lord.
St. Mary's, Georgia.
Yeah, that's Savannah down in South Georgia. Gullah Geechee style. Yeah. Ooh. I know about these places because my oldest son's mom, when we split, she married into the Army. So I skipped across the country because we had joint custody. So, I would have to go across the country just to have my time with my kid. And so we go down to Savannah and Jacksonville, and I ain't never been past Raleigh, or south of the border. That's the furthest I've ever been. That's the border of South Carolina, North Carolina on the East Coast. And I'm like, oh, I said, no. I said, yo, why y'all? Then we get on the base, you see a civilization, but still, it's just that. It's just the base.
No one town, one fucking store in the fucking town. This fucking place only had one stoplight.
How much trouble did you get in?
One stoplight.
How much trouble did you get in?
I did. Well,
you're Southern.
Georgia was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I got paddled, nigga. That was the first time in my life fucker got paddled by the principal. You know why? For standing up and saying, hey, why, he getting in trouble for, there was a black boy, I remember it was like crisscrosses out. He had braids in his hair and the boy walked in. That's how racist these motherfuckers was.
They were whipping on
He walked in, yes, it was middle school. I was in the 7th grade. No, 8th grade. He came into class and he was happy because he was like, I got my braids. And it was like, you're distracting the class. Go to the principal. And he was like, fuck that. My mama did my hair. Or he was like, take him out now or go to the principal. He was like, my mama did my hair. Go to the principal. You talking back, we'll go get paddled. He had to go get paddled. And what he did, he had hit the, I think her glass or something. And I stood up and said, because he's doing his hair. He was like, bitch, you go too.
Oh.
So enough. It was my days like
this is not 1950 or 40.
This was 1991.
This is sound like a story that my grandmothers and them might tell.
No, this was 1991.
This is some recent shit.
And this motherfucker had the paddle, like the principal had, like, the fraternity shit, like the big board paddle. And how many shit you go on, you get hit so many times. That's what the fuck happened. And I got hit. My mama came up to that shit and heard about it. She said, I signed a waiver for y'all not to fucking put y'all hands on my daughter, and I'm pulling her the fuck out. And that's exactly what she did. And we wound up coming to fucking Richmond, Virginia. One of the homies said he ain't got no sound, but I'm getting sound everywhere, and I think I'm off. Oh shit!
We good. No, we good.
My bad.
I think it was earlier when I was switching stuff up, and it was like, oh, it's no sound. So
okay,
yeah. So I think we're good now. But if not, I got it here. So I got different. You have to set up different. You have to. This is way 15,000 feet for the audience, but you got to make sure if something go wrong here, you got to safeguard there, safeguard there, safeguard there. All right, so back there. Yeah, so that's goddamn scary that somebody else, I'm thinking now in times of when my youngest kids grew up, if they told me that a teacher put hands on them today, in 2024, when my kids I would go up to the school.
They wouldn't think about it because they gave the rights to the kids. But I'm telling you, like, especially like I said, you know how they are when it comes to us.
Yeah.
The treatment of us is so under. But off of that, all of that moving around taught me a hell of a lot of motherfucking shit. I tell you that, I ain't no dummy. I keep quiet because that's how I learn. That's how the fuck I learn.
Yeah, that's crazy. We got some folks checking in. They letting us know we good on the sound.
Peace and greetings, everybody.
Appreciate it, y'all. Look, I thought I had a perfect. You know what? It happens like that.
Tracy.
You have like 3 great shows. It's just like a comedy. Yo, you killed it 3 times.
Yeah.
That one time you just eating it, and I'm like, I quit. That's a hard thing. I remember when my family, like, who did you get family-wise to come see your
my sister?
And anytime
it wasn't me, it was really her. She was like my support. Like, we was goofy. Like, we could just look at.
But she ain't never be like, "Bitch, you won't find it."
No. That's when I was at my best because we was already.
She was super supportive. So shout out to your sister. What's her name? Deucey. What up? What happened? What cracking, Deucey? What it hit for?
Yeah.
My family would come back and tell me, "Nigga, don't go back and do that joke no more." I was like,
she let me know. She would tell me actually in the middle of my sets, dude. I remember she taped some, and it's like I said, did some inappropriate. We comics, we act stupid, especially a bitch has some Hennessy in her or some shit. So it's like I did a little freak on a guy on accident. And she was just like, telling down. I was like, bitch, you don't have to tell us.
Was it part of the bit though? Or
yeah. I was saying he was like a leprechaun, and I was like, oh, little laddie, I can just put you in my fucking pocket.
All right, so now we're there. Shortest person I've bagged. She was short, and we're gonna ask you too, since we got on leprechaun. She was short, but she was like thick short. She was like short, but she was like 5'2", but she weighed like 180 pounds.
Ooh.
She had
a mini Skittles.
Yeah, right. She had some curves. She. I'm not just bless her. I'm not gonna go there. But I just gave it to you. So shortest person, since we talk about leprechauns, that you dated. Because you're short, you small too. So
I'm small. I'm little. I'm 5'4". So, but
you couldn't date no dude shorter than you.
No, I've never have.
That's a weird question because I don't think I ever talked relationships or sex with you, and it's because she the homie. Like,
let's get it. I ain't even trying to be all appropriate. You don't know I'm the old boy. I just been.
Oh shit! All right, so 5'4", Let me get Tracy's comment off of that. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy, you come back to the new set because last time you came, girl, you said she didn't say 2 words because she was like, "I know what you trying." They thought I was trying to get people to come on my podcast and get, and I'm like, it was like I got you. Mm-hmm. I was never a I got you guy, but that's what she thought. You just trying to get me to say something stupid so you can clip it up. And I was like, well, if you do say something stupid, I ain't got to do nothing to clip it. You saying something stupid. What do you mean?
Be careful on what we manifest.
Yeah, I do. I'm careful.
We have to be mindful, even what we say, because, if you think it can be. So don't think that for yourself, Trace.
Here's where I'm at, crazy.
You know what I mean?
If y'all take it, how the fuck you want to take it? That's why I'm at right now. That's
gonna be.
Yeah, that's why I'm at right now.
What did I say when I came here for, Jay?
I try. Sometimes you came here to let loose because when I called you was like, I said, damn, Cree, you on what? I thought she was okay.
Come out of hibernation, hey. How y'all doing?
I said, damn, Cree, I'm seeing you. They ready to go. I said, bring that energy here.
Because I was going through the fuck it. When y'all was like, I was just cordial and y'all was just seeing, like, I was battling the fuck demons and fucking devils and goddamn witches and warlocks and shit.
I think your faith, I think I know where your faith is, but did you ever go to like a holy church where they like put hands on you?
Baby, everything.
When they tried to put hands on me, right?
Baby, everything.
Not for no other reason than I was just going to church with a family member. And they was just like, they gonna put hands on me. I was like, I ain't even volunteer, nigga. I'm like, how you gonna volunteer me for that, right? And then the guy, the healer, the pastor, I assume, was putting his hands on me and I ain't fall over, but he was trying to fall. I'm like, come on, man. I'm not fucking falling.
Why are you pushing me?
Yeah. So look, do what I did, Creed. After about 4 of those joints, I said, shit, nigga, I'm just going to lay down, right?
I did that shit, too. I said,
I'm just going to lay down right here. I said, but that, so what you, man, hold on. Now I'm thinking about, I can't get the fuck back up. Hold on. Now I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Now I'm thinking about it. This old ass.
How old were you?
I was in my 20s. I was in my 20s. Yeah, I was like in my 24, 25.
Yeah.
And this dude had to be middle-aged. He probably was no later than his 60s.
Spiritual search.
So, me too. Everybody go through it. Mm-hmm. Now this man, he made me get in my own head to give in to what the fuck he wanted me to do.
To make it look good.
Exactly. Now I'm going to say, you a hoe. Hey, that dude that did that shit, that was nothing but...
A bullshit? A bullshit?
You got me fucked up now. You got me fucked up.
He said, get down now.
He said, devil, get behind me. Get behind me. It was forcing my head like he trying to, I'm like, dude, don't do that. Pause. Don't.
That happened to me too.
And you just lay it down because you're like, all right, all these people in here hooping and hollering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tamborining the fuck up.
But I left. I ain't never went back to
I did not either. The shit was in a trailer.
Never went back to that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I was a spiritual. I was a very. That's why I really stayed to myself and all the moving and stuff. That's the one thing. That was my thing. God, where I know you exist, but how in the fuck all
how you
these
doing me
different people
why you said
be right? Who said you go to hell if I believe that one? Like who right?
Oh,
let me just check on all of them. Who's saying what now? Yeah. That's how I looked at. Who said what? Mm-hmm. But it wound up being, as food of life. I took the good and it grew for me. Shit out the rest.
Yeah, shit out the rest. Because eventually, if you're not evil, if you just not got it, if you're not willing to sacrifice, like I'm going back there, like you're willing to sacrifice like 8 niggas, so you can look for, like if you don't have that in you, then you're gonna be all right. Because God gonna make sure you're gonna be all right.
Yes, sir.
He only look after fools and babies.
Yes, sir.
So.
It took me where I didn't have to go through that. Again, it's man-made constructed shit. That's where I was like, oh, you're everywhere. You're in all things.
Okay.
And
when we get to our stages, we Black Gen Xers, you dig?
Exactly.
Now we done seen everything in life. Our kids have probably seen enough stuff as well. So we're like, oh, okay. Not gonna get me like that no more.
You know what my thing is where I'm at now, especially maturing and seasoning, and thinking about the future, especially. It's shit that like it's not the mundane, like it is mundane, but it's not stupid shit that I want to leave them like my life insurance shit. Nigga, I want to leave like apple trees for my great grandkids and fucking plums and some goddamn succotash and some fucking that's
learn how to feed yourself.
Do you understand? Like something that was like that's still growing from generations. Yeah. Say my grandmother thought about us on some shit that don't exist no more. Do you not know? Do y'all know? Let me give y'all a fun fact. Do y'all know that chestnuts no longer exist? You remember the song in Christmas? It's like chestnuts don't exist anymore.
They didn't die at all. Just like almost I think a couple of years ago they said the bees wasn't coming back. And then I saw on my algorithm they giving me this thing now of what if, because we got so many wars going on. What if there's a nuclear war? We all know what happens in nuclear war. 70 years ago, we saw that. But does anybody think about the folks that, because it ain't gonna kill everybody, who gonna be left? It's like a nuclear winter. Nuclear winter is you have the normal like weather, but when it rains, it's everything is toxic and it gets in the ground and you can't grow your food. You can't because nothing could make food anymore. So if there is a nuclear war and let's say half of the world survives, right? And I am going down the line because this is something you got to think about for your kids. Kids. If this shit happens, right? So
the shit they playing with this fucking.
You can't even say it.
Can I be honest? Can I say something?
Yeah, she's not taking no shots. She's trying to take a short, Creed.
Shout out to Leo, Emperor Leo, my nigga. Like, we talk about this shit so much with this shit. But
his name Leo, Emperor Leo?
No, his name is Claude, but we have our spirit names. I'm Creed Moon. My government.
Says,
you know my government, don't you? You don't know my government?
I know it's, can I say it? You want me to say it?
I don't care.
Kathy.
Yes.
And then I think I know your last name, so yeah, yes. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't. I mean,
I got I got the spirit and crazy. Yeah. So, but Emperor Leo is my cousin. That's my right thing.
That's your other cousin.
Yeah.
But that's not true.
No.
That's your cousin.
No, that's my cousin. Like my little, I call him up.
So yeah, shout out to you, brother.
That's my brother, right?
And what you talking?
But my thing is. When it comes to that fucking, I forgot the fucking topic.
No, nuclear war. You can't grow your food.
Oh, the sun.
Yeah, that shit black.
That was the thing.
Shit get cold.
What nobody talked about this, but I know y'all heard. And Brett, if you on here, please.
Who that bird?
Please, somebody cite somebody. I know if it comes to. You remember the artificial sun that they launched in China?
Yeah, the joint that burned bright. Yeah. It's fucking with me. But go ahead.
Why nobody talk about that? Like that's you don't think that's a big deal?
Well, I mean,
that's nothing. Like
it is a big deal because of the energy that creates. Just like they found to split the something particle. All of that shit is all going together. All I'm saying is, this is what I tell my sons, right? There's gonna be some basic shit you're gonna need to know. All this other shit. Please.
Why wouldn't this shit be discussed? Like this is the
word. Taking no short. I hope I get it.
That shit was years ago, but I'm like, why in the fuck?
I just had to clip for it down at 1 hour 23 minutes. Like when I clip this out, look, it's gonna be a lot of distractions, and it's hard for me to be as attention deficit as I am, but I still pay attention to it. Take your time. Look at the facts of stuff, and at the end of the day, there's certain things you need. This is what I learned from the brothers when I was, looking for things. Clothing and shelter, food, clothing and shelter. Just That's the first thing you need to secure. Food. How you get there, I don't know. That's not for me. Trust me, ain't nobody. When there was a horse and buggy, or when it was goddamn camel shit and everything else,
Thank you.
yeah, they were still looking for food, clothing, and shelter.
Thank you. And that's what you be grateful for. That's what you pray for. That's what you.
So that's what you should be trying to secure.
Yeah.
All that other shit, all those likes and follows, will not matter. When some shit hit the fan, when that internet go down, look, when the Wi-Fi go down in my house, girl, you talk about some furniture moving up in that bitch. God damn. I'm like, yo, what we do for this shit?
Oh, speaking of that, that's on that shit with the Microsoft shit. That shit affected everything. My job, my dude, I went into work like, oh shit, what? We got free day.
Yeah.
What happened? Everything?
They was on it.
You talk about our whole board?
They was on that shit.
Flights?
I told homeboy, I said, yo, man, you might as well go home. If your shit ain't working here, it ain't going to be working anywhere. So, but it's scary.
But it's fact.
You know, and that means when I tell you, I'm sorry, when I say scary, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I ain't scared of shit.
Yeah.
You know, I got enough.
It's a form of, it's scary.
Yeah, you just got to have, you got to know, you got to be aware of it. Once you're aware of it, you can take that fear shit out the window.
Yes,
you know, I give it to God at that point. When I get on a plane and I fly, and when they take off, I say a prayer. And then my prayers, like, he gonna get me what they call traveling mercies.
Yes, sir.
He gonna get me to land, and I'm gonna touch the land. When I get land, I say thank you, cause shit, anything can happen up that motherfucker. Anything,
Yes,
anything can happen. So yeah, it took on all the fucking computers, and you just don't know. People don't. My kids, I told my kids, you know, and I'm talking to them more now. On like you said, I don't want them to remember anything other than some basic shit, right? Yeah. And if you revert back to that, you got a chance. I ain't gonna say you gonna win, nigga, but little man, but you got a chance, okay? Yeah. Make sure you can feed yourself. Make sure you can get some shelter over your head, and make sure you can put some clothes on your back so don't rest your ass for being naked out in these goddamn streets. You know, it's real talk. Just how you get there? And
I have to add that this is the thing that's definitely necessary. That you're grateful for the motherfuckers, however the hell it is.
How you got there, right?
Long as you got it, goddamn it, be grateful.
Shout out to Gretna, Virginia's finest. Gretna, Virginia. Pennsylvania County's finest, my college roommate Smurf. Represent Indonesia to the fullest. And when I say Indonesia, I ain't talking about that that black man lives in Indonesia. I got an Indonesian wife and an Indonesian family. Yeah, dang. Oh, he said, you ain't saying nothing to anyone that grew up in the country learn these basic survival skills, right?
Exactly.
Appreciate you, Smurf. Oh, yeah, source of water. You got to get some fresh water. Don't go out here when shit hit the fan and drink your own
Yes, sir.
You gonna take out the whole clan.
Yes, sir. And even certain places, it's illegal to collect rainwater.
Really? They got me fucked up. Shit. I know. I remember Big Mama telling me.
You know, I
said, "Go get that."
I was staying in my RV for a reason because I'm saving for my land. Okay, and the hardest thing is because I love Virginia. I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's where my babies is from. And it's a beautiful place. I can give a shit. But it's just finding the land class. That class that I'm looking for. But
you know, I found out this is some weird shit.
I learned some shit. In, you know, these past like 5 years trying to do this. It's
trying to buy a parcel that you want?
Yeah, it ain't no parcel. Like, I'm trying to get
some acreage. Yeah, it's hard. I found the motherfuckers that owned us. I found out where they live. I told you I did the ancestry shit.
Yeah, you serious?
Yeah, I found it. And strangely enough,
was it? Well, how do you know the location?
About 30 miles outside of here.
Get the fuck out of here, Jays.
Yeah, and they run strangely enough, they're white liberals, and they run a natural fruit and berry
I'm
farm.
sorry, that's kind of neat at the same token. I don't mean to be rude, but it's like...
It was interesting to me.
Clothes, I wish I could do that.
No, it's interesting to me. So my aunt, my cousin, her family lives, strangely enough, they brought out, when you have this exurb expansion, at least in Richmond, where the suburbs expanding. So really, the country, Short Pump used to have cows. I remember when it used to have a big ass gate going on Broad Street, and it was cows there. Now it's pretty much everything is this area in the town.
They're turning it like
the country is now the suburbs.
Yeah, that's how they did with Chesterfield.
Yeah, the country is down the suburbs. So they moved out even further, and her husband, God bless him, shout out to you, Jess, and rest in peace, brother. Her husband moved out there. He told me, he said, "Bro, got some land out here. This is years before it even popped up." He said, "Get in now, because it's about to explode." And sure enough, it did. Well, doing the research, I found where the 1860 census, the last census before they was counting African Americans as whole people. Before, we was just a number, and a line, and a sex, male, female, and then a line. No name. You got your age, but no birthday or none. They said you was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Anyway, so I saw the road that they took the census on. Census takers still do it to these days, except for it's now you do it on the road. So I said, damn, cousin and them live in the subdivision, like right beside that. This is a country. You lived in the country before. These country roads is off a main road, but you 2-3 miles back in the woods, and then once you go back in the woods, a big clearing, which is a plantation or a farm. This particular couple, I don't know how they came across. This is 160 years ago, so it probably didn't change hands hundreds of times. But 9 times out of 10, my guess is when you got that type of land, if it's going to exchange hands, knowing me, it's going to exchange hands through family or somebody I know. It ain't going to exchange hands. I'm not going to sell that shit to a stranger, because this is grade A property now. So, but yeah, they turned it into a farm, and I looked it up online through Google Maps, pulled up in the driveway through Google Maps, and I cussed their asses out like a son of a bitch through the computer, and it's just some type of, people say rage, but it's some type of acknowledgement in me was like, how could that happen? That my forebearers, my grandfather, my great three greats, probably worked the land to give the wealth to somebody that they knew for them to buy that shit. And I was just upset about it. I was just like, that's some fucked up shit. But that's the shit that needs to be, that folks either need to know, or stories like that need to be said. And just like, if that white, and I looked up, they have a website and everything. This family has this farm that they promote growing everything naturally, like vegan, and a gay couple supports gay rights, LGBTQ, and all that, right? So they gave me the vibes off of looking at the website that it was a white liberal, probably somebody that votes like me and all that. And if they did all that, they know the history of that land, probably. And if they don't, I'm fucking here to tell you. I don't want it, but acknowledge the shit. I don't want it. I work hard for mine. I'm sorry, Cree, I get on a tangent and I'll start talking about some shit. But yeah, so people got to know, like, there's levels to shit. People got to know there's levels to there's stories behind people. Never judge a book by its cover.
Your ancestry matter.
Yeah, give people a right to feel some kind of way, unless they wrong. I'm not gonna let no racist ass son of a bitch feel some kind of way on me. I'm gonna call you out. Because
what it's saying is like your history, their history, your history is not seen through their history.
No, all they see is they came up. That's all they see is they came up. Smurf got a comment and he said, "Speak that truth, fam." Wish more affluent athletes, musicians, actors, celebrities invested in land. A bunch of them are nothing more than $40 million slaves. Oof, I'm getting exactly for that one.
Very much so. And what always bothered me,
great book that you want to catch out. It's a book called $40 Million Slave Smurf. I'll check it out. I'll get it.
Yeah. My thing is, with these people that quote unquote talk about the money, why they can never just come together as a mass with this money. It can be just 6, 7 affluent ones that can come together and make the fuck changes, but they can't. But again, it goes back to where we go to the puppeteers in the dark. But
somebody got something over them.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. I couldn't, me personally, even let's say I played the lottery. I want to be rich because I live in a capitalistic country. So, and I trust me, if I hit the lottery, I still couldn't. If I did Taking No Shorts, it would change on a production side. It would be like highly produced and all that. But you wouldn't hear me saying some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? I was still. It's that would be subjective, I guess, because another black person, just like when Kamala announced that she was Dr. Bill Rhoden, Sports Illustrated guy. All right, Smurf. If that's not Bill Rhoden, if I'm on the wrong Bill Rhoden, then correct me. But I'll definitely look it up. But damn, Smurf, you got me off my topic. I was on one, and I'm talking too much now, Creed. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, I forgot. That's called Good Commonwealth of Virginia grass. You know I'm old. I still call it grass. Rand. You want to do a bad choice or you want to do a hot take? Which one?
Which is that?
Of course, a woman would ask. She just don't trust nothing. A bad choice is exactly that. It's a card game. You pull the card. You answer it for the audience, not for me.
All right.
And then hot take is a hot take. It's like a card game you play when you are taking no shorts.
I'm a Aries, so give me that fire.
All right, get the fire. Hot takes. Pull that out. You can show you don't have to show the audience. They ain't gonna be able to see the box. Okay, you can see the box. So it's got hot tamales on it though. So shout out to B who brought that to the podcast.
Exactly. Thank you, B.
Yeah, appreciate you, B. All right, pull that out. Just take out a card. Oh, it's like a deck of cards there. So pull out, Rand. Don't pull the first one on because we might have used that one already.
Just do a little.
Shuffle it. Creed, you know I play spades.
Please.
All right, I'm just asking. Sometimes and you gotta know how to. Yeah. So remember how we used to.
Yeah. I'm a quiet assassin too.
Well, you just be like one of those. No. Yeah. You gotta. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's do just one card. All right, guys. All right. So, let's just say that's the one right there. Okay. Hot takes. It'll be better to be deaf than blind.
Oh. I'd rather smell. I would definitely blind as long as I can taste and smell because I had.
So it's just an opinion?
Yeah, it's a take. That's what it's called. It's just what it takes. So I'd rather. Again, it's all relative because we would never. I have all of my senses. Thank God. So no besmirchment to anybody who has lost their vision or lost their eyesight, eyesight or hearing. But I got to taste because when I got COVID and couldn't taste nothing for about 2 weeks, I lost my goddamn mind. I said,
A bullshit.
I was eating everything hot. I was the nuclear hot wings. I was.
I take it. I can't. I would rather be blind than deaf.
Why? I know you just a joke. I want to make a joke. So
Yes, I'd rather be blind than deaf.
you don't want to see the ass whooping when it's coming?
No, I don't want to see none of the bullshit.
Oh.
A bullshit. A bullshit.
I can hear it in the cipher. I don't want to be what's not to be around. I don't need to see it. I don't need that shit implanted in my brain.
So you want to hear? You want to hear?
Oh, I heard. Gotta go.
I'm out.
Yeah, get my little sticks, my walking sticks.
Yeah.
As I go hand in hand. That guy gonna get the walking sticks. Time to go.
Oh my God! Y'all can see. Y'all saw the shit. Y'all saw the same thing I saw on stage. I am fucking out. Okay, I am out. I didn't see it and everything. I can't see it, and I can't hear it. I just know if I'm dead, I can taste the blood in my mouth because that's all I got is a taste. I don't know why I missed it. And then when the taste came back,
How long?
it's about 10 days, 2 weeks, week and a half. Which I mean, when your taste buds go, and you've never had that happen, I'm assuming the same way.
I've never had that happen. My son had that happen. He the way you're describing it, that's how he explained it. And I was like, really? He was pissed at me. I had bought him what was it? Fuck.
Lemon haze.
Zaxby burger or something
the
like
hot
that.
joint.
And he was so mad at me. He was like,
I can't taste that shit. I don't blame him. Cause you like,
I didn't know it was that bad. I really didn't.
I
just was like, well, it goes away.
What the fuck am I supposed to eat for? I mean, I was drinking.
It's like it's an experience.
I was taking. What was it? Was it Everclear? I was drinking corn liquor, straight,
just to try to fucking get the taste.
Get the taste back. It was a corn liquor. Absinthe. It's not corn liquor. It was absinthe. The shit that make your seat go.
The green shit.
Yeah. I was drinking that shit. I said,
I think I know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, because you had it.
No, I seen it. I was like, what the fuck is that?
That shit make you hallucinate. I was
The heaviest I've ever done is I just smoke weed and I tried mushrooms.
I haven't tried mushrooms yet, but I want to. I want to.
You didn't do shit to me though, Jay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I want to try. I went. The algorithm took me to what DMT was. DMT is another psychedelic that it's like some shit in a South American plant.
The ayahuasca.
Yeah, ayahuasca.
Yeah, my cousin wanted. That's the one I saw you. Yeah. Me and him want to do one of them trips.
Yeah, I just don't want it to. It's gonna have to be in a foreign country, and I'm an American. I need guns with me. I need guns with me because when I see on the internet over here where motherfuckers be tripping and people be like, give them some milk. I mean, that's what I be thinking, Nick. Because I'm going into the experience from a cultural point of view, but I also
go into it authentically.
Yeah, I also know that it might be something there. They call it. I think I saw a documentary. Call it the God particle, where it's just like, because I mean, if it's been working for natives of the country for long before we was even discovered over on this side of the world, who's to say it's all of a sudden it's bad? It's been working for like 50,000 years for them. So why is it bad now? So I'm like, they might be onto something. But then again, I ain't native to South America. So where's the African version of that shit? Yeah. I want the African version of that shit.
Yep.
And if that I'll do. I'll go to Africa. Shout out to my uncle. He went to Ghana on a mission. I don't know how long he went, but he was there for a long ass time. And it was great to see him post pictures back with folks. Because of course, if you ever been overseas, it don't matter. Look, when you go overseas and you are American and you black, they think you. I don't know, but they thought I was fucking LeBron James or that bitch. I was in Europe. I was in Germany, and I was just like, wow. Maybe just because I'm touring, I don't feel like y'all. I don't feel like the good old boys back home.
Maybe that they don't see a lot of people.
No, they got a whole in Germany. Turkish. the Turkish are the biggest, like they like the blacks in America.
Okay.
You know, but they don't get. I don't know because I'm not a native of Germany or nothing, so I wouldn't know. But the way it was told to me, it was just like, yeah, they would take that with us, just like But then again, I'm an American. I don't live that culture. So in order for me to feel all the way comfortable, I got to be on the motherland to do some shit like that. You know? So if shit go left, I can be like, at least it went left here. It didn't go left, and I was in the U.S. or in fucking South America or some shit. I ain't
Thought
know.
of that shit is terrifying to me.
To take a DMT, to take ayahuasca?
No, I'm talking about just take L's out of the country.
Oh yeah, to take L's out of the country because fuck you can't get out. Niggas go down to the.
They like you when you there, like tourists.
Yeah.
Do some shit though.
Do
some shit out of pocket that we ain't. No, nigga, we don't do this shit. This is our custom that you're disrespect the motherfucker lock up. You know? Yeah.
Smurf hit me with Smurf on one night. I forgot. It's morning time over in Indonesia. I had my eyes bandaged for 10 days, total darkness. You adapt and keep it moving. I tried Smurf with the taste, run that triple option. my Smurf says, come to Indonesia, fam. We got you. No, well, my middle son is a big. He wants to travel the world. The only issue for him in that generation is the money. But I think if he had the resources, I think he would be. And I told him, I said I had a homeboy that lived in Southeast Asia and Indonesia, to be exact. He wanted to go to Thailand, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia. He wanted to do that whole island hopping shit. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, no, just go to Smurf or Jakarta. Just don't go nowhere, because at least I know Smurf got him. Mm-hmm. You go to Papua New Guinea and say the wrong shit. It might be your ass. Mm-hmm. And I can't hear the government. If you think the U.S. government looking for you, hold on, how you say, Chris?
Especially that.
Yeah, they ain't coming for you.
Ain't no thoughts.
No thought of it.
They don't even like looking in their own backyard for you.
Mm-mm. Oh, bad choices. All right, hold on. Let me get this together for you. Let me put my white people music on for Chris.
No, you don't. You better put some, you know what?
You said, no, you don't. Listen, all right, what you want?
I want Tina Marie, Deja Vu.
Deja Vu? Okay, we got it.
That is, okay. Question. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to turn the tables on Taking Those Shorts podcast and flip it on Mr. J. Grizzly. Mm-hmm. So, Mr. Grizzly, if you, I'm going to say for myself, if you had a theme song like Shaft did as he walked down the street, what would it be?
Who's that? Right.
And there's only one song that's just followed.
That's a hard question.
Think about it. This is my song.
Deja Vu?
Yes, that's my theme song.
I'm going to answer your question. But I said Tina Marie or Mariah Carey. Tina Marie, hands down.
Tina was that was before you saw videos.
Yeah. Would you trade in O.J. Simpson for Tina Marie? Hands down, yes.
Oh my God!
Who would you trade? Who of the black delegation would you trade for Tina Marie?
Everybody, to be honest with you, because Tina was
legit.
Shit, man.
Legit. It was down for Rick James. Like she.
Do you know she adopted his son? Yeah. That was not her child and raised him.
Down for Rick James, like she was black. I mean, unbelievable. I love me some Tina Marie now. I do. But for me, if I had a theme song, I gotta go hip hop. I gotta go. It's a Biggie song. Can he do a song with Jodeci? It's a Jodeci or no? It's a go Biggie. The joint. One More Chance. So I'm gonna go DeBarge because that's the sample. So now I'm gonna get a DeBarge song. Hold on. All this love? No. I still want to go. Damn, Creed, you stomping the fuck out of me. I done went from Biggie to the Barge. As the Brothers, Groove With You. That's gonna be my jump. I know it's gonna be played next. It's gonna be on some players. It was my theme song would be, I said As the Brothers for folks who don't know. Groove With You. I've always been on some smooth player shit because I'm usually always hype, talking crazy or whatever. But I still was on some dig type shit. Because I know real ones appreciate that shit. You can't be, like my wife said, you can't just be talking all the goddamn time. You got to shut the fuck up.
Because you have theme songs for different moods. That's why I know, because I heard you go. I heard you going through your levels in the trunks. That's why I'm like, ooh, he got different levels. Yeah. You say Biggie. Yeah. Biggie. And then you say, oh, wait, I said. Now this is spirit category. It's like, Queen's like, But then I have another hardcore.
What's that?
It's my first, and I can't even say it's really it is. It's called Freaks of the Industry. It's Digital Underground.
Oh, yeah. Y'all see that spider right there on the camera? That motherfucker ain't nothing but the devil. You see that? That son of a bitch, that's gonna kill me.
Why did you didn't even...
No, it's in the middle of the shot.
Oh, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was dead ass in the middle of the shot.
You didn't kill him. Where he at?
I don't know. I don't tell me you scared. Look. Now Creed a whole girl, but she's still a lady. She's a lady. They don't do bugs. They do not do bugs. She finna jump about this motherfucker right now. Keep your eye on the vicinity. You might be glad I said something about it, because he was. I'm like,
I wasn't seeing him though.
I saw her. I pay attention. Look, I pay attention to this whole area right here, because this should go out to the world. It ain't going Creek. I killed it just over there.
I'm glad you did.
But
you did.
No, I tell people that come to the pod, like, look, I just one time. Oh, I'm gonna go there today. Sing it, man.
It's the words. It's what she's talking about. It's about karma and learning about life.
I had a comic, a female comic, because I love female comics. I love women, period. But I like brothers are so some not all. Some brothers are like so tight.
Is it different?
Yeah, it's a big difference. Some brothers are don't, in my opinion, can't get beyond ego. I get it, cause I was that guy. Hella ego.
I get it.
Yeah, but it's okay. And women don't have, especially if you just, once you get past that, and this is another thing people fail to realize, why all these women coming out for Kamala, and just I'm a pro woman. Imagine walking out the door every day knowing that half the world want to fuck you. I couldn't imagine that.
Or at the same time, fuck you and kill you.
Yeah, kill you. Like
fuck you and kill you. Yeah. If you don't fuck me, fuck you, bitch. I kill you.
Yeah. I'm like, I couldn't walk around. I would be walking. I done taught my peoples how to like snipe. Goddammit, like kick them in the nuts, walk around, get the what's the shit? The shocker.
The cow.
Yeah.
I know. That's why when we was telling you
out there. Who's that?
Jaya and Corey and them, and I was telling you. And so that's why my daddy raised me that way, watching that fucking Faces of Death shit.
Oh yeah. He let you watch that show?
He made us.
Shit can happen. Shit is
gangster shit.
Shit
But
is
he raised us. My dad was like, hey, you have to protect yourself as a woman. Like, I don't put myself out there like that. I ain't got time for it, but I ain't got that bullshit to play.
All right, let me get What a Man in Vogue. B is saying his thing.
What a man.
It's his theme song.
I know. What a mighty man.
I ain't got to tell her she good, that I'm good, B. She go, no, I get it though, brother. All right, Smurf got one. They all in on it now.
Okay. Ooh, that's my joint right there.
I got to listen to
that yesterday.
Washington Jr.
Oh my gosh, that's the shit. Put it on. Ooh, please.
So Mr. Magic,
yes,
by Grover Washington Jr. Smurf has got his theme music playing. He's halfway, not even halfway. He's all the way on the other side of the world, by the way, and he's got his theme song playing. Smurf, this is for you. For the world, I hope that the internet don't block it. We do not own the rights to this music, but it's being streamed live at Taking No Shorts Podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. Also, every Friday around these times on Facebook.
You know this shit.
I know this shit.
See, the name is because he never say the name. You gotta know.
All right. So I got my theme song if we go in there, right? And I will play it after this. I will just keep it in the tip of my, or I will keep it in the tip of my head, because I know. B, B might know where I'm going with it, but when I play it, y'all gonna know since we're on this tip.
You're still gonna do bad choices.
Yeah, we will do bad choices, but let me get bad choices here after Smurf's theme song come out. All right, Smurf, you got me with that one. Oh boy, we showing our greatness tonight, y'all. Because the kids are saying, "Oh, daddy," your daughter says, "Oh, daddy, what you playing?" Our kids are listening, saying, "Oh, what you playing?" That sounds like some old stuff. But I got mine. Rest assured. I got mine. This is an incriminating question. I got to be fair because you did the first one, right? All right, so have you? Damn. B, I'm gonna get you on this one, man, because you pulled this. Have you ever driven drunk in the past year? Oh, and look, it's specific. In the past year. Who wants to go first? Ladies first. Ladies first.
You supposed to. I answer. You answer too.
All right, so I gotta answer the one I picked first.
Yes, you do.
All right, so that night we went to Jaye, and shout out to Jaye and Corey Marshall, host of
Seriously?
Yeah, host of Off the Pad. They just did a show here back in Richmond at the Comedy Club, and they got a podcast, so make sure y'all follow that, hit that. And the guys, I hope y'all come to the pod soon with time and schedule and everything for this. I can.
Back to the youth.
All right, so look, so check this out, right? So I left not too long after you left, right? I might have left like maybe a half an hour afterwards, but in that half an hour, I did not know that. I think I might have had enough. I don't know what I was on that night, but it was good. So I said my goodbyes. I'm ready to go. I go on the main drag, and then I jump on the highway, and I said, "Oh, I shouldn't be doing this." And I got off the highway, and I called the wife because she got me on locator, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna get myself together." And she was just like, "You need me to go get you?" And I was just like, "No, I just think I need to get the cobwebs out, and then I'll be home." But I said, "I want you to make sure."
I love y'all communication.
Because if you don't see me move, that's why I don't know why. If you're out here, dudes, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't even gonna go there. Like if you don't let your lady know where you're at.
I know that's what you did. You hear what I said? I love y'all fucking communicating.
Like
that's some real ass shit. You know,
who's gonna pick me up out the fence?
bitches. Look, you little young hoes. Okay? A nigga laying pipe is not the fucking answer to 20.
Oh, no. I'm laying pipe too. Hold on, Chris.
That's not just
Yeah, that's just it. Yeah.
It's gonna keep the shit a long haul.
You gotta be honest with her.
My God.
Yeah, you gotta be honest with her.
Like, and just be open.
Because your shit can flip over in a ditch. And they'll come, if you let them other people come find you, they might leave your ass.
Who's gonna care for you? Your ass motherfucker turn into little tink.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't want to be little tink.
So, but still, that's love. That's going, you know.
Yeah, I said,
But to answer the question, no.
Yeah.
None for me. I don't.
Good.
I don't.
But it's what happened. I think what it was that night, and I'm glad that you don't. And I was disappointed. I told her the next day. I said, "Yo, I don't know how I got there. What happened? Because I thought I was good, And I think it was because I don't think anybody knew how I don't think I gave the vibes that I was. And I wasn't inebriated.
You didn't seem like
I was tired of shit. I was tired of shit. I was so tired because I was burning the candle.
You had eaten?
Yeah, I ate the night. I had eaten the club. It wasn't that. I was tired. And I think I left. I might have left at midnight. So for me, like we said earlier, that's
yes.
We might be Gen Xers, but after 10 o'clock,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. You ain't getting. I mean, it's got to be. I got to fuck with you the long way.
I was telling him, I said.
Yeah, so right now your theme song was this goddamn long.
Yeah, it's long. It's like 6, 7, 10 minutes, something like that.
Smurf, I got your invite, man, to the family Zoom. I know you try to get it on East Coast time. So, brother, if I'm up and I'm on my workspace, I'll try to jump on it. But thank you so much for supporting Taking No Shorts Pod all the way on the other side of the world. I know you got to get to work. Thanks for letting us sit in. Keep chasing strange. Same to you, bro. Same to you. The hashtags, Paradigm, we don't teach, we educate. And, of course, B in the background saying he's never been drunk. And that's true. He's a straight edge. He's never taken a drug in his life. And I don't get it.
Oh, Mr. Brent.
Yeah, do something for your life, Brent. Take some cocaine one time, brother. One time, right? just where's my playlist so I can get it out here right away? I've never done cocaine, ladies and gentlemen. I'm too hyped for it already.
Me neither.
I'm trying to do.
I don't want to. Just drugs in general. My thing's just weed.
Oh, look at my shit. Act like you know.
Yeah. You wanna know? Just like you know. Just like you know. Whoa.
Birthday. We love Brett, the mailman.
Yeah.
Brett. It's a vibe. I'll pick another one because that was a weird one. And the vibe is something that gives you confidence. So Deja Vu gives you confidence. I mean, for me, this song gives me confidence. What does Deja Vu give? What's the vibes it gives you?
Deja Vu grounds me. To be just like, you know what? Fuck it. This is just life. This is the part of life. I'm going to go through my journey, and my journey going to be whatever it is.
What? I mean,
it could have been different enough for a lifetime, another lifetime, but it's the karma that I put out now. I got to treat people good so I can get good back here now.
I don't want to shit on nobody.
Period.
Yeah.
You put out what you put in, and I give truth. It's, unconditional love. Like I say, unconditional is nice, sweet, stinky, funky. It's all,
real.
But it's truth. That's the underlying thing of love.
Amen.
It's truth. Period.
I tell you something, God is love, and love is truth.
Sorry, yes,
you can't lie to somebody you love. You can't. If you love them, you would never lie to them. Like I said, I remember when I kept it 100 with my woman. I said, honey, I'm out here taking crazy chances with my penis. Do you still love me? She said, just stop doing that. We gonna be all right.
See, the Most High gonna bless me with that one day. That's why you know I got my hand like
Right.
some of that communication. No,
Why you doing that with that thing? I said, 'cause they want it, girl. They want that thing.
I know that's right. Shit.
She said, but yeah, anything that they want, it'll take Axe Magic. It'll kill you. I don't know how Cook can do it. I don't know how Cook can do it, but God bless her. That's God right there.
That's
God. Bad choice. Have you ever hired a stripper for a party? Shit, yeah. Cree?
No.
Is that objectifying? No more
I'm just
strippers?
a fucking look.
I'm
I'm a weirdo. I just be in the house knitting and fucking making jewelry and
No, we just heard this. We heard that.
That's what I be doing. Shit like that. I ain't stripping. I did one nasty thing. I did what they call it? I did a cam video for like 40 minutes.
How much? Look, this is on comedy now, y'all. How much money did you get?
I got $260.
Yeah, you hit him for a lick. Shit, I think it. So that's a bill. Give me the website. I'm going there.
Nah, I just did it just to try it. I felt objectified. I did show my boobs.
Did you feel objectified though?
No, it was just I was just wanting. Honestly, I tried it because I was broke. That was number one.
Yeah, you needed money.
But it was actually I was like, you know what? Do I still have it? It's like I was divorced. I was like single out there for like years. I ain't touched nobody. I ain't really like celibate. Like, dude, am I still pretty? Fuck this shit, girl. Like,
every woman.
But I don't want to just put my body out there to test.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me test it through camera. They're not touching.
Every person goes through that. My woman has given me similar stories. And I've told her myself, I said, men call, like, it's not rebound. Like, men, I'm not going to speak for all men.
What do you mean?
When I did rebounds, I'm talking about rebounds. Mm-hmm. Like, if you got out of a bad relationship, whether you did it or you didn't, or they did it or they didn't, it doesn't matter. You're just out of a relationship and you just restarting up the relationship thing, right? And for me, I had to get over the fire love, act like no. That's that pivot. I had to find out, like, do I got it? So in order for me to find out, do I got it? I got to see what it do. When I said I would see what it do, I need a smorgasbord of hoes. No, I needed
like a variety. That makes sense.
Yeah, I needed
to
see
your taste and your preference. You gotta. What's my picking? I don't know what my appetite is.
Or, I had to see. And same thing when women said they got to see, because everybody, come on now, everybody confidence. Not everybody got fucking 1,000 confidence on a zillion. Like, you've been taken down a peg or two in your life. Hell yeah. And short of God, you've been taken down a peg or two.
Many a time. Gen X in here.
So
40 years of that bullshit. That's why I'm like, I ain't playing.
Yeah, you miss me telling me, hey, ain't nobody ever turned this down. Shit. Well, I never been in that shit. You got me fucked up. That's all right. So I'm going to play some blood shit.
That's my shit.
I think even though you got on the blue tonight, shout out to the game. And that's Kanye on the track. But all right. So you got one more. I'll do one more in because you done put it up. I'm skipping down.
I woke up back home in 2001. About the same time Drake dropped 2001.
This is a weird one. So I gotta find a good one. Oh yeah, this is a whore one. I'm doing whore. I used to be a whore. I can say that. That'll free up all the other whores to say some shit, right?
Everybody have their phase of life. Well,
have you ever had sex with two different people within a 24-hour period? Two for one.
No.
A 2 for 1. Damn, I got to think. I want to say yes so bad, but if I've been married for a long time. Yeah, back in the day, you take that bird bath and that goddamn. I just make sure I check the medicine cabinet first. Cause here was my rule. I used to put this in my act. It wasn't a joke. It was something I was just working on. But I always looked at, and then of course, if you don't put your work out there, somebody else got a similar vein and gonna put it out there. So of course I heard the lineage of the bit, but I was like, yo, when I go over to a chick crib, I always used to peek behind the shower curtain. Because they tell you before you step back out of that bathroom, fuck you gonna do? You either gonna do what you came to do, or you just gonna be like, can't do that today.
I couldn't for me. This is different. I got different mechanics than you. I was
You're the receiver. How is you the different mechanic?
I got different mechanics than you.
You can't receive twice?
Look. The way I was raised,
it won't let you.
Our mechanics told us. My mama told us what Robert type of mechanics did. What we called, like you guys had ding-a-lings. Mm-hmm. Girls have pocketbooks.
I was in that pocketbook.
So when it comes to the pocketbook, everybody can't come.
Ain't
nobody gonna put their hand in your pocketbook. That's for receiving, not taking. That's for receiving.
I think my
mama taught us there was like, even like as a woman, she was like, if you it's sex procreation. If you procreate and have a baby, you want to know who the fuck your baby for. Don't have sex with nobody outside of the person.
You want to know who the baby is.
Period, point blank.
You want to know who the baby daddy is.
Yeah, like common sense. Like that's
a good way to look at it.
Stupid.
That's the best way, because I'm sure I know for a fact.
But it's more than that to me. I don't like to cheat on who I'm with is who I'm with. My energy can't fuck around with other people like that. I don't do that.
You say you absolutely had a weekend roster.
I'm sorry. I can't do rosters like that.
Weekend B means 72 hours.
Now I did have a little whole
phase.
No, it was like a little, oh shit. It's like right after my divorce. Mm-hmm. Not right after, probably like a little bit after.
You heard it talk. You heard it talk.
Like a little bit after my divorce. And I say a little bit.
That happens to everybody.
It was like, yeah, and I was like, oh shit. And the kids had just,
It's a proof thing.
I was like, oh shit. I got online, Facebook. I was like, oh,
mm-hmm.
But then the niggas like,
mm-mm. Yeah, a lot of dudes talk. If you ain't got game, you gonna talk yourself out some pussy. I'm just sorry.
No, it's not the pussy. It's just like, nigga, just give me the dick and roll. Why the fuck you want to stick around? Nigga, I don't want to do
girl.
That was
yeah. You gotta take those signs too, guys. You gotta take those signs too. Like, kick rocks. Get out the way. I don't want to be having feelings calling me for it and they be like, hey, what's up? Yeah.
You ain't no conversation, bitch.
Yeah.
I let that go. I've been abstinent, thanking the Most High for 2 years. So.
Amen. Praise God. That means something happens. Look, something great coming for you. I mean, that's not even OJ Grizzly would have made that a joke, but I've seen it happen. I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people.
Niggas scared of me.
Huh?
Niggas scared of me.
That's because they scared of themselves. They don't know. I mean, that's what that means. I always say, can't no woman intimidate me. And can't no woman scare me. Even if she got a fucking AR-15 on her head, fuck you doing with that?
They get scared of me.
I ain't just gonna do shit to me with that. You gonna piss me the fuck
but
off.
that's the thing. They'll lay the pipe down, but to get to know me, to talk to me, to hold a conversation with me.
Talk to her. Look right here to Obi's eyes. Hey, guys, open up your mouths and talk to Cream, okay? And don't be such pussies, okay? She's already got that covered, all right? Just don't be a whole fucking dork dick, okay? Just talk. Be a normal human being.
Even if you're a dork, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm goofy too. The fuck, and very simple.
Dummies, man.
But
so yeah, I was I'm still a huge Wu-Tang fan. Old Dirty Bastard. Shout out to him. You see that episode back in the 90s where he went to the welfare office to get his welfare.
Always. With the kids.
With his kids.
And his baby mom.
And back then, that was fucking crazy. So if it's crazy, it's still crazy now. Ain't nobody filming on social media. You know what? If I get down on my luck, I want a film crew to film me go down to the state office so I can recreate that scene in homage to fucking ODB, man. Crazy shit. All right, we got 15 more minutes. What do you want to do, Cree? We got another song on your Spotify channel, or you want to take another? Oh, Lord.
That's all the stuff that
you got? I'm going to let you ask this one. I'm not going to answer this one. That's random, ladies and gentlemen.
24 hours.
That's that road. All I know is the Rose is out here putting single people out of business. Okay. But the Rose, you know what the Rose is? She's ashamed to say it. So that the silence says it all, right?
Okay. I'm going to put something out. I've got a story on that.
All right. Take us out of here.
I had a gentleman come by and associate friend, you know, kind of. So anyway, so I don't know. I was in I can't lie about it, Tuesday. I was in my quaky girl mode. Quaky? You know, my shit was. She's jumping. She's jumping.
Yeah, she's jumping up out.
She's jumping.
She's talking to you.
Yeah, she's like, bitch. But I had a dream. So anyway, and I'm like, oh shit, that made her walk more. So boy came through looking, fucked me up. Didn't expect that. Wasn't.
He probably did it on purpose.
Smell good. Oh, have a nigga smell good. You gonna make my goddamn nipples.
For $250, Alex. For $250, Alex.
So that nigga come over. So anyway, I get so fucking Steve Urkel girl all the fucking.
Really? So what did he do?
I'm like all over. I don't know what the fuck to do. He's like,
let me catch you.
He's like, calm down.
Relax.
Are you okay? And I'm like, dude, like, what are you here for? Why do you, what? I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what to do. This is out of line. And I just get up.
I done hit him with the two finger shush. Shush. Honey.
That's what he did.
Yeah, it's okay.
He did the shush.
That's my day. Hey.
But before he did the shush, I stripped fucking butt ass. I just stood up and said, just take it, bitch. Don't you want it? God damn it. Here, let's just do this and stop bullshit. And he just hit me with the. He said,
"We got time."
He said, "Where's your toy? Did you do something early?" I said, "Yes, I did."
Yeah, you ready?
He said, "Go get it. Go get it." I got it. And he said, "Okay." And he's just so polite.
Because he
was so polite, and he did it for me, and he just let me on this way, and he was a gentleman.
Exactly.
Some people on the internet is gonna call him a fuck boy. The people that really vote for Kamala Harris.
That was gorgeous.
That
was a service to mine.
He could probably do that and make money. He could probably do it to make money, but it's no buts. That's a beautiful story, Creed.
I've learned something.
If he's on your algorithm or he see this, you expect a call. Expect a, hey, what you been up to?
Thank you. Thank you very much. You taught me something very new.
Yeah, this time.
You taught me how to have patience and say, you know what? The
don't let the
dick is going to come.
I'm sorry, don't let the man do the what now? That's what I'm asking. But go ahead.
What?
You said the man did what now?
I said I appreciate him for teaching me, and it was a good service and allowed, because I was hornball crazy.
Everybody, yeah.
But he centered me, and I appreciate it.
What an understatement. I bet he centered you.
Yeah.
He put you in your place.
He put me in my place.
That's right.
Yes. Very respectfully.
You can respectfully. Yeah, I was going to say a lot of bad things. That's because we late. We over here Taking No Shorts podcast. So as we wrap it up, it's a good shit, man. I like having Cree here. I remember when I saw Cree, if y'all go back a couple of episodes ago, we had a conversation on how I met her and how over the last probably 10 years in the comedy game, we got to know each other. And so she's here now in 2024 on Taking No Shorts, episode 64. Look, there's this book out years ago when I started stand-up called The Comedy Bible. One of the comics said, if you want to know about comedy, reach out and do that. And one of the things is that I didn't do was link up with somebody who is your like comedy partner, like somebody you can vibe with. Like I think even if I don't write, I want to write, but you inspire me to write. Lissa P's like that as well. Yeah. Always more women than dudes. A couple of dudes that's like that, but they be like, dude, you might be a little bit too different for me to hang out with you. Or I don't know what that's all about, but I get along better with chicks because I don't know. I was raised by a lot of women, so I think that's why. But anyway, thank you, Cree.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jay.
Cree tonight.
gotta get out on the right note. Do a little.
She got the whole. What is they called? What's the pants is cripped out?
Yeah, man, I'm crip walking.
Was the dude that came over with the rose a crip? He got you out here. Next thing you know, you might be out here doing what was that? Mickey and Mallory? What was that movie? Natural Born Killers?
Oh, man. Yeah.
You be out here with a young boy and they got you out here doing shit.
No.
I'm like, create that stupid.
Ain't none of that going on.
They gonna have to create that open. You gonna have to run. You might have to run it by me because you got all sisters, all girls in your family, right? That's sisters. You got no brother?
I have one brother, one sister.
Yeah, the brother gonna have to. He gonna have to give him a once over. And they'll let you know. Oh, you don't trust them?
No, I in all honesty, it was just an encounter. It wasn't a date. I wasn't talking to. There he go. There that motherfucker go.
What the thing? He dead, Chris.
He ain't dead. He crawling right there.
I knew she was gonna find that goddamn bug. Hold on, you won't kill it?
No.
She won't write the whole podcast. Is it going now?
Yes.
Next week, episode 65, we're gonna find out what bugs do to women. I don't understand. They waste you 1,000 times bigger than them. Give you a quick story. She not gonna like. She might not like it, but she don't mind. She not gonna mind. So we live in the sticks. So if you go outside, it's very dark. And if you coming in the house past the sundown, and the light bulb, the security don't cut on the floodlight, you ass out. Anyway, my wife comes in the house. It's dark. She was bringing some groceries. I'm helping her. Next thing I know, I hear somebody say, how she's so calm. Yeah. Hey, Jay, come, I need you to come up here for a second. I'm downstairs in the office. I come upstairs. I look, and I see a fucking murder scene. I said, honey, and immediately I go for my shit. I said, honey, what the fuck happened? And I called my oldest, my middle son. I said, grab the shit. Because it was just a murder scene. My wife is like, I don't know. It was a bug. It was a bug on the porch. I said, honey, what happened? It was a bug on the porch, and in her way of getting away from the bug, she caught. We got a screen. We got a heavy door, a heavy screen door, and she caught it perfectly square.
Oh, bendito, shit! Split
trying
it.
to get away from the goddamn.
Right.
From the goddamn.
I'm sorry, I don't fuck with bugs, amphibians, or reptilians. I run. I dropped my baby when he was 6 months. No, it was a frog.
Oh, a frog. Any problem with probably that big?
No.
How big was it now? I bet you the frog was
bigger than my feet. I tell you that. And that's big. I don't have big feet, but it's big. It's big enough for me not to step on it. But
Where's the frog?
I can't help it.
Yo, I was in a juxtaposition because I wanted to be mad as shit. Like, you mean to tell me you spit your shit to the white meat over a goddamn moth in the security camera?
She didn't mean to.
No, she didn't mean to.
She was just trying to get away as fast as she could.
I said, honey, we got to go seek treatment.
Oh, you gotta go.
We gotta go seek treatment to me. And she say, no, just let me lay down.
Oh.
Cause let me tell you, this is real shit. The way they treat black women in the healthcare.
Oh, that's
a goddamn shame.
You don't want to go there with me.
It's a goddamn shame.
So that's a whole different show because I was in the medical field and I left.
Yeah, it's a whole goddamn shame because the stories I hear, and I mean, I was sheltered from it for a long time, and I grew up with a bunch of strong black women, and they was just like, it is what it is. We just not gonna talk to you, Jay, about it because, what you gonna do about it? You just, Jay, well, I got a platform now, granny mama, and no, I won't talk about it. You dig? I'm gonna let it be known.
Exactly.
It's a goddamn shame how black women get treated in the healthcare. Y'all not believe. They tell you something. They misdiagnose. They treat you. They give you the wrong treatments, and it's wrong. And then when you tell somebody, they say, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about."
Believing, or it's just you stressing.
You don't know what you're talking about. They don't value our sisters, man. They don't.
It took me, I was going to the doctor, Jay, for over 15 years. And it took me accidentally going to MCV and having a student doctor check me. And I found out I had lupus the whole time. I know I wasn't crazy.
No.
I remember I couldn't even, I'm sorry.
Well, I thought I had some more tissue for you, sister.
I couldn't even go to my mom's funeral. Because I got sick so bad.
You couldn't move.
Like, I just hurled over, didn't know it. And the doctors fucking told me I had a marijuana overdose.
No,
have you ever heard of that shit?
Never. And that's called...
A bullshit?
I don't want to make fun of it, but that's bullshit.
A bullshit?
Never had that.
I've never heard of it.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I was like, I've been crazy this whole time. My hair falling out.
I'm sorry, sister.
Man, shit.
For my mom, when she started getting ill, same thing. They told her she had lupus, and then they told her she had rheumatoid arthritis. Then they gave her the medical professionals, because their number one creed is do no harm. So as long as they tell you something going on, they're not doing no harm by telling you that you might have this or you might have that. It might be the wrong motherfucking answer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There's no need to look for us.
Yeah. So
there's no care. It's like whatever. Yeah.
One day me and my aunt we was having a conversation and she said, Jay, get your mama to not go to that doctor no more because they full of shit. And I was like, but me being a younger, the kid, or the child, respecting my elders and what my elders think they know more than me. So I'm like, but they doctors. Why would they tell her that? They do not give two kumquats about your mama. And when I realized that, I was her biggest advocate from there on out at every doctor's visit. And no matter who the doctor was, I was there asking questions. Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? And they the way I asked the question, they knew you're not giving me no pushback, my nigga. You're not doing that. We talk about somebody I care about and love. It might not be your mama, but she my mama.
Yes, sir.
So if anything needs to be changed, if I could, to please y'all advocate for our sisters in this healthcare, because when they rather take ibuprofen than to go seek help, and that shit don't help, it's bullshit, man.
A bullshit?
Bullshit.
A bullshit?
I'm sorry to leave it on
Man, they just called me on that shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know what? You pulled a nigga card.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call out shit.
No, I'm saying I be black cracking my ass off.
Yeah.
Give me a BC and call it a day. Fuck me.
It's hard because then it's wasting time. They be like, yo, it ain't no need, because you end up spending money, or the insurance telling you whatever the doctor tell them. So, and it's not just people that I know. I've heard these stories from strangers, people that I work with. They say that this is what, is happening. It's like, why? So it makes me think like there's some type of scheme in healthcare to poo-poo on women in general, especially black women, or women of color. And I think there's a stat, and I will look it up, but I don't have time because I'm trying to wrap it up, about prenatal care and sisters having children and how they die at a more higher rate than all other races in this country. And that's because, and I think about that all the time, because I made my oldest son's mom have a natural childbirth from that, because I was like, don't you let them people put no needle on your back. You better, you lay down here, made a whipping. So you better push them out. And shit could have went left that too, but you just, they don't. And I was 17 and I was still thinking like, you're right. That man go 1 inch to the left, both of y'all go.
You're right.
Back then, I looked at the stuff, you could see in the ancestral records, like at least the earliest for the state of Virginia, they kept records was the 1890s for black folk, where it was detailed. They had it right after slavery, where they say who your mama and your daddy was when you was born. But the detailed ones was like the late 1890s, and they would say who delivered you. And I look at the records, and it would be they would say midwife, and it would be the grandmother at the time would be the one that brought you in the world, or a neighbor who was a midwife.
My grandma was a midwife in our family.
Yeah, it was a midwife who won't know. You ain't go to, strangely enough, probably for black folk, probably not until the 50s or 60s. Because I remember folks telling me, like, it was called St. Philip's, they used to take it to a whole segregated hospital for black women to have their babies. And I mean, you can only imagine. Anyway, sorry to hit it on a sad note, but I just want to let everybody know.
It's real.
Yeah, it was some real shit. Taking no shorts is, I'm always joking. I always have comics here. I'm always making jokes and shit, but I always like to let the audience know that I am a I ain't trying to convince y'all of shit, honestly, but what I put out here for the world is what I put out. You take it for exactly how I give it to you.
Authentic.
Yeah, you take it exactly how you, and nitpick it all you want to. I saw a lot of cats, I'll get back to the comedy and wrap up. So what? You on your high horse because no, the internet is just like, the saying of assholes. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody got one. It's just mine. It's just mine. Cree don't have to agree with me. It's okay. I don't mind not have to agree with Cree. Most of the stuff I do, and she cool ass people. She down. She cripping it. Yeah, dig.
Exactly.
I'm happy that she comes to do taking those shorts. Don't don't shit on people for their opinions. You know, I don't think I shitted on people for their opinions.
Just being open.
Yeah,
be open-minded.
I always like to leave stuff with a question.
Allow room for
so you can have a conversation. Here's the question. The question Monday was, why was you mad? The question tonight, before we come back next Wednesday, next Tuesday or whatever, I don't know what the question would be, but I know, I get a bad choice. Have you ever? Creed, shout outs, let everybody know where they can find that parody song of the joint that I paid attention to was You Can't Tell If They Got a Dress On or if he or she. That was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know what you was on when you came up with that.
It's just everything. It's like changes that it was just adapting. That's all. You know.
It's a good shit though.
But go on to Spotify.com to podcast Creed Moon Conversations.
Did I follow?
REEMOON. Follow me, please. Yeah. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
I will be being more active. I've had it for a while, but my brother Jay Riz.
Oh, that's me.
You is being the motivator for me. You don't understand it. And I want to thank you for inspiring me.
Well,
sincerely to get back out there.
Comes in many different forms now.
Yeah.
It for me, for you, when I went back out and I just looked at the stand-up scene, I was intimidated by the youthfulness of it all. Mm-hmm. And if there was a space for us to because I was talking to somebody about the references I use. We were sitting here I'm talking about Paul McCartney, and you talking about All in the Family. Like, we know that if we was to go down to Chaco right now, that might not get over. They be like, what? Who? Yeah, who?
They'll be doing more on the internet, Googling shit.
Yeah, so there's always levels, and there's some people can do it. I'm just not there yet. So this is the forum I use for me to express myself, for me to be creative. And I just want to give that to the same folks, like-minded individuals.
And I respect that, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being on here, and I had a great time.
Great. Well, I hope you come back.
Yes.
All right. Oh, you gave me your ads?
Also, number one, check me on MS at, what was that, my YouTube? Mm-hmm. At ms.creemu. Also, I have a comedienne tarot. That's my YouTube.
You gotta give me one. We gotta do next time you come back. I'll be with it. I'll be sober. Not that I'm not sober now. I'm totally sober. But for entertainment and educational purposes. For educational purposes. I won't even say entertainment. For educational purposes, I will compensate you for a reading.
You don't have to compensate me.
I want a reading, and then I'm going to do some ayahuasca.
I ain't nothing about that, because I'm trying to do that too one day.
Yeah, we're going to do some ayahuasca.
I want to do like how you said nature.
Yeah.
I want to do it in
Africa.
Like their culture.
Yeah. We'll go back to the motherland. And I'm sure some going out in the bush.
Shit.
Yeah.
Give me some road snack, nigga.
I'm sure some out in the bush, and it ain't monkey meat. They gonna give me. They gonna give me some plant-based shit out the bush, and make me see like Black Panther when he took the purple herb, and you start seeing the ancestors and shit. That's what I want. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
So thank you, Craig. I appreciate you, sister.
You're welcome, and thank you, everybody.
Everybody that
participated. Subscribe, follow your girl. I'm also on Bigo Live, Creed Moon. Follow your girl. I'll be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays. I'm on live.
I'm gonna have to get the Bigo, so that to me too, because I ain't on that yet.
Oh, it's some ratchet shit. You better be careful.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't
be like, ooh.
You know what? I could do ratchet.
I mean, for Xing. I'm not saying for everybody.
Yeah. No, I'm ratchet, but somebody got to go the way I train now. somebody got to go there first before I go there. Because when I go ratchet, people be like, "Why are you saying?" I'm like, "Oh," I be like, "Yeah, where all the white girls at?" And they be like, "Why?"
No, they ratchet and our ratchet is
It's different.
we down here.
Is it a gutter? We gutter? Oh,
No,
shit. I laugh at
no,
that
not
shit.
we. Their shit.
It's gutter. Oh, I laugh at shit like that.
Hellish.
I got a sick sense of humor. I
You be
laugh at that
like,
shit.
for real, for real. But I'm learning, not knocking.
Never too late to learn.
Never.
All right. So, I'm Jay Grizzly. I'm your host of Taking No Shorts Pod from Miss Cree Moon. That's a great guest. See y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzly.